What's up, everyone?
What's going on, guys?
This is it. The journey is almost complete if we can get through the next 2 hours together. Locke and myself, that is. Episode 100, the final weekly dosage, as you know it currently. Coming soon, a new format called The Dosage, which is not having it weekly in the title there. So, with that...
That's going to be a weird shift, honestly.
Yeah, it'll be very strange not having it, weekly, but just the dosage going forward. This is the final weekly dosage, 100 weeks straight of content. What's up, Lana? What's up, Cody? What's up, Trevor? Welcome everyone to the show, and hope you all have been
Thanks
great.
For joining us.
Indeed, thanks for joining us. It's been a long journey, 100 weeks straight.
Oh, 100 weeks, you say?
Oh, hey.
Oh, hi.
How's it going?
100 episodes.
So for those that don't know, he's back.
I went pee.
You went pee.
I went pee.
Trevor says Eric.
He sure did.
He's back.
Eric the Dead is here.
So Eric the Dead is now Eric the Living.
Eric the Undead?
For one special night.
One night only.
So soak it all in, ladies.
My boxes are
Soak it.
fucking me up.
So where were you at the beginning of the episode?
I was peeing.
For the last 34 episodes?
He did
Yeah.
say that.
He was peeing for the last 34 episodes, so if you're wondering where he's been.
Taking a real shit.
He was
a real good shitter.
He was auto-saving
So
his
we used to make fun of him
podcast.
for having
I
a
was.
small bladder, but the reality
Plug
was
one.
he had a huge bladder, and that's why he was in there for 34 episodes.
And Locke was talking over you, so let's do it again. He was auto-saving his podcast, Plug 2. So, let's see how many we can get. So, we prepared something here for you special. Yeah, whatever, Locke.
What did he say?
He says sorry, he talks too much. So, this is a throwback. Was it you that found this originally?
I don't know. I don't know what you're about to do.
No, this right here. This.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So this used to be our starting soon that we did in the
Yeah.
early days.
For the second episode?
Definitely the second one.
I don't even know what IN before means.
In before? Sounds like a boy band.
Yeah.
In before. But we used this for a good 18 or so episodes for our starting soon.
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah, it was
dropped
up there
it.
for a while.
And then we started getting more creative with various overlays and things, and God, it started very simplistic.
Yeah. And then we got a producer-seducer.
Yes, the Lockman. So let's
Not you.
Oh, who's the seducer?
Me.
Ah, you're rubbing nipples. So here we go. It's gonna be on shuffle. Look at the redundant weekly dosage on the weekly dosage there. So we'll hit it with the shuffles throughout this, and we'll
Full
go
screen
full
that bit.
screen so we can do this.
There. Ooh.
Cool.
Ooh.
Hey.
I'm gonna
I was
cross
gonna
the
say-
legs, baby.
Kick back, relax. Since it's Halloween,
You
we got.
actually got the space,
Oh, it's
right?
not really. Is that candy corn?
Do you like?
No.
Ugh.
Somebody at work, they saw like a poll. It was like candy corn, caramel apples, pumpkin spice, and one other thing. But they're like, what's the one thing you would eliminate from that four? And I said candy corn.
Trevor hates it too.
Yeah.
Speaking of episode 2,
Candy
behind
corn
us
is
here.
garbage.
So this was this was the first one that we did together.
Yeah.
Episode 1 was me solo, but then number 2 here,
And this is the one that I know. Who played this? I did.
for the most part, you played.
Yeah.
Candy corn's the best. Thank you, Bones. Thank you. I agree.
I've met Bones once or twice in a couple episodes. Hate you, bro.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Candy corn's gross.
Welcome back.
Candy corn's not great.
So it's a throwback to,
You still
what
eat
episode was
on these
that where we had
episodes?
to redo
You
the
still
intro?
eat?
God damn it. Yeah, I still eat during the show.
Yeah, he still eats during the show.
My
Spread
day
out
is
random
busy,
shit.
okay? So I spend,
now,
I'm
sure
always
is.
eating or drinking. So there are questions that chat usually asks. What shirt are you wearing? What are you eating? And what are you drinking?
Because it's...
I don't even know you. Bones doesn't even know you. This
Listen,
is
I
the
was
OG.
I was on a couple episodes where you...
See, look right there. It says your name in the middle. Eric
Yeah.
the Dead. He was part of the show.
Oh no, my hand's gone.
Oh, God. So that one right there, the Metal Gear Solid
Actually-
graphic that didn't end up being Metal Gear Solid.
And I wasn't even on that one.
No, you didn't make that one.
Yeah. There's all sorts of bullshit on that.
It's a lie. The cake is a lie.
The game
Had a
is
giant pickle jar full of candy corn that I won at Carnival. I did not manage to finish it. That is a lie.
I wouldn't.
yeah.
I would have not. I wouldn't have even started it.
No.
Was I?
For this one, no. We weren't on that one either.
No, even though it says rabbit.
It says Rabbit in the middle. So you went by 2 names during the time of 100 episodes. You went by Eric the Dead to begin. You changed it during an episode. We had like a little gimmick storyline that played into one of our shows, the NAW show,
Oh yeah.
where you became Rabbit then. Mm-hmm. And then you go by the name of Cosmic now. How do you spell that?
Kazmik, 2 eyes like my face.
3 plugs.
Boom.
So,
Hey, does that mean we're in the lead?
Yes.
is this a competition? Now we plugged you more than you plugged us.
Technically.
What color underwear? That's if we're wearing any. I am wearing some, and it's blue.
Gray.
So there you have it.
Wait.
What shirt are you wearing?
Wait.
Phenomenal. This is what I wore episode
Gray.
1.
I got gray. Everything.
Episode 1. I
Is
did
that
this
what
on
you want?
purpose. Yeah.
Huh.
Technically, I wore
Also
2
wearing
shirts because I
underwear.
had like pre-recorded clips.
Oh, episode 1 was the one you did by yourself.
Yeah, the SNES Classic.
Oh, that was a good one.
Guts and Glory here.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Could not get that shit to work.
So actually, I have to be 100% honest with you, Eric.
Yeah.
Locke and I are doing this episode tonight, not to celebrate 100 episodes, but this is an intervention. We're actually going to switch over and watch Fern Gully.
Oh. What else are we watching? What else haven't I seen that you flamed me for?
Fern Gully was the top one.
Fern Gully was the top.
I'm trying to
Look,
remember.
Metal Gear Solid.
Again!
Just rubbing it in.
Willow, there you go. So yeah, this is intervention. We're doing a double feature tonight.
It's a long ass episode.
I know. Oh, with the floating middle finger. What the hell? Is that a Smalls cameo?
It's a smallish finger.
That was another cameo.
Yeah, there we go. She's been featured. Let's talk about some of our guests real quick. Says FG.
What's
Fern
FG?
Gully.
Oh.
Fern Gully.
I thought she forgot a letter.
Do you remember Game Show Night?
I do remember Game Show Night.
Those are your favorites.
No.
Let's talk about our guests, though. Who were some of the guests we had on over the...
We had A2 Brandon, Street Fighter Night.
Yeah, that was a good one.
We had Caleb.
Yep, Caleb on Cuphead.
We had
Phoenix, Mr. Desi himself.
Phoenix. What did we play? Oh, we played Super Tecmo Bowl or whatever. No.
No. Was he on for
You guys
that?
played Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
That's right.
Yeah, because we played Tecmo Bowl.
We did with Rob.
Yeah, you didn't like me that night.
No, I don't like anybody that night.
And
those
bought
cutscenes.
everybody's
Those
mom
goddamn
breakfast.
cutscenes.
Continental breakfast.
Yeah, my mom's continental breakfast.
Oh Lord! And the
You know what I
Bluetooth
drove?
headset.
I drove to Rob's house today to drop off something for him. You know what it was?
Yeah.
It was a Bluetooth headset.
Bluetooth headset. So tap. There's the 4th plug.
Thanks, Sarah.
So there you go.
We need to do our 13th
just like
episode.
the God of War.
The God of War one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we do the counter. Boy. Speaking of game show night, Super Game Show Night.
That was... Fuck you,
There you go.
Andrea. I got a Bluetooth headset.
Bluetooth headset. So I'll just kind of name some of the episodes down.
I don't know if her face is like ooh, I'm kidding.
We didn't have a script for this.
No, why would we?
Right. we never come
We
prepared.
never did before. Why would we start now?
I'll run through as these
Kinda
shuffle.
had
We can
some.
talk about some of the memories, but obviously we kick things off October 5th,
Thanks for the memory.
2017. October 5th, 2017.
Was the first one?
That was the first one. That's
Or
hard.
your first one? The first one.
The first weekly dosage.
But that was the one you.
So we're approaching almost 2
Well, that
years.
was a good
of
one
this program.
too. Cards Against Humanity.
I had fun with that one.
Cards Against
Yeah,
Humanity.
that was a good one.
Rabbit.
Clever.
Oh
artwork,
hey.
too.
Look.
We went into.
No, you're switched with him.
Oh yeah, it's not right.
Oh no, we didn't have a guest on. No, yeah, we did.
Did we? have a
We
guest
played
on
with
that?
Henry and Friday. No, we didn't.
No, who was? I think Kevin was on this one.
No, we played
Friday the
with
13th.
Henry.
No, you played online with
Henry.
somebody.
Henry.
Yeah, we played online with
Pretty sure
somebody.
it was Henry. Yeah.
It was Henry.
Yeah, but Kevin was a guest on this one.
I don't think he was.
You don't think so? I can't remember. It's so long ago. Episode
Is
28.
she watching that upstairs?
Yeah, is it echoing?
No, I could just hear myself, and I was like, wait a second.
Oh, okay. The Nerds of Wrestling.
Ooh. That was actually good. Good talks.
Honestly, I think some of the, besides All the Good Culture, the Nerds of Wrestling podcasts are some of our best conversation pieces.
Yeah.
The side effect
Absolutely, yeah.
was the horrible product because it became no longer about our passion for wrestling, it became a bitch fest.
Yeah.
Like we were just complaining about the product, and it became not great to listen to.
Dude, even though we bitch about it, I still watch it every week.
Yeah.
I still watch everything. I
I
watch.
can't watch it anymore, but I do talk to Trevor about it a lot. He kind of keeps me up to date on what's going on, and I'll talk to Travis about stuff from time to time too. But I can't do it to myself anymore.
I still watch everything. I watch it. I watch it on WatchWrestling.in, which is like a.
You
It's a
still
website.
have the network?
I have the network.
Oh, I was
no,
gonna
I'm
say.
saying Raw. I can't watch Raw live, so I watch.
You don't have cable?
No,
Oh,
I have
you probably-
Philo,
So you
gives me,
probably
like,
save a bunch of money
50
doing that.
channels.
Now would be a good time to restart with AEW and WWE actually getting better. Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
There's still a few. I mean, we could talk. This is not an NOW. We could talk about shit. Let's see what I got. I could talk about shit. Let's go
The
ahead.
3-second tan, the name that we originally had that was used.
That was. I forgot that was used.
Yeah, oops, that's what we dropped it. Oops.
It was a good
It
logo.
was a fun logo and a good time, though.
Yeah, and it was a good concept. And this was something even before we started the weekly dosage. The 3-second tan was actually, I think it was a year and a half before the weekly dosage because we did the one podcast
Yeah.
on SoundCloud.
Oh,
I
we
think it was
did.
SoundCloud.
It was an audio podcast.
Yeah,
It was
'cause
called the
that's-
3-second tan.
Right. So that name was.
I
I
don't
mean,
think
that
I've
name
ever
is
heard
older.
that one.
Because it's lost somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at.
Dope. That was after. It was after a pay per view. I think Roman Reigns won something, and
It was that time where Triple H and Roman Reigns were feuding, and
Oh.
he was the
that
champ.
old
I was
chestnut.
just going to say,
Yeah.
you think Roman Reigns won something? That doesn't really narrow it down at all, does it?
No.
Bones says I can't watch WWE, but I keep up with podcasts. Yeah, you're probably better off.
I mean, I honestly, I fast forward through a lot of the matches,
That's how I do it.
but like some matches I'll watch.
This graphic here behind you, censored. Locke actually told me to censor that.
Yeah, because
I get
it cut off their arm. I think that wasn't originally censored.
Peen Cum Bros.
Peen Cumbros.
Yeah, we had a thing.
Uh,
God, how many pay-per-views did we watch in a row?
It was
Like
like
years
four
ago.
4 or 5 maybe.
Like we used to get together for every pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That Guts and Glory one we censored originally because that was before we switched full-time to Twitch.
Oh, we were on Facebook too.
Yeah. And
Do
I was,
you-
I was worried
Full-time
about
on
getting us in
Mixer.
trouble on Facebook.
This is the
'cause I'm
announcement.
Weird on
You
the
going to
platform
Mixer?
there.
No.
Oh, Ninja went to Mixer.
Ninja did go to Mixer for a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, smart move on
That is
his
very
part.
true, yeah.
Yeah.
Go where the money's
Did you hear
at,
about
man.
how there was like how it showed like a related video, but it was like a porn?
Yeah,
on
that
it?
ended up going on
Oh,
his
yeah.
channel. He got pretty upset about that. They apologized to him directly.
Did they?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, he was really upset. He put them on blast for that, which good for him.
I don't really care for Ninja anymore.
Oh,
No,
oh,
what?
oh.
What do you want?
Okay, so like I know that I keep winding up talking over people, so I'm trying to like wait now. Fun fact about the graphic behind us: this was the first episode we ever did down in the basement.
What was that one?
The Call of Duty World War II one.
Oh, that's right. That did not go well.
No, it was so dodgy.
The show went well, but it was like
The frame rate, yeah. We had a couple of those
Frame rate
episodes
was in
where
the
the frame
toilet.
rate was bad.
crud-tastic.
The Guts and Glory one was another one that was really bad. God of War ended up bad too.
Who was
for
it?
some
It was
reason.
Adidas?
Well, God of War ended
think,
up okay.
Ninja.
It took us a long time.
That makes sense.
That's a
And
sweet
Red Bull.
deal. That's a big money deal.
Ninja and Adidas?
Yeah.
And Red Bull.
Yeah, that's a big money
There's a
deal.
lot of streamers. God, like
Oh,
you
the
can see
light.
the light,
yeah.
yeah. my glasses.
It's tough.
That's
There
weird.
you go. I don't think I've ever seen you without glasses.
No, because I can't see. Like I.
Didn't you?
Oh,
try
that's not a
contacts
good look.
One time, Eric?
What?
Yeah, I think you did.
What did I do?
Contacts. I
Try to
know.
get contacts.
Oh,
at
I
one
swear I
point?
remember
No.
you had like
Oh.
for a minute. Oh, this right here.
Wait, what was that? That was.
NOW. Super Showdown.
Oh,
Evolution
that's right.
Crunchyroll.
Rob, you were sitting in a chair with a TV tray.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think those are even from the same episodes, to be honest.
No, I don't think they're either. I think this picture up here is from the second episode
Yeah, I think you're right.
because I remember
Because the
wearing-
Halloween lights, it
Yeah.
wouldn't have been that time.
and I was wearing the Charmander shirt.
Oh, wow.
Gravity needs to get sponsored by one of the beer companies you always drink.
But I drink so many.
All of
I
them.
keep trying to get it sponsored by NOS. It's not happening.
M43 is the...
Is that a IPA?
Yeah,
There's a. You had Kick-Ass IPA.
I think so.
So good.
I want to say I have.
Crispy beer. Crispy beer.
Foamy.
That was surprisingly loud.
Andrea, can I have a beer?
Beer me.
That smells good.
Oh, these images that we used for almost everything for so long.
Oh my god.
Mm.
They're not bad.
That's a taste.
He can come back to
I
GR and try to get
thought
one.
that actually looked
Yeah, GR has a ton.
Oh, I would love to go to GR.
Awkward silence.
Who's Bones? Do I know Bones? Is he like just a random listener?
Bones,
or is it a friend of yours?
We went to high school together. I don't want to say grew up.
Wait, is that the guy who lives in Hawaii?
No, that's Wicked.
Yeah.
Shout out Wicked. You're the man. Overcooked. This was a fun one. We've been wanting to do the sequel for a long time.
I was not on this one.
You were not on this one. I don't think you had much interest. This was a night that Overcooked was not the original plan, I don't think.
Rob,
I think we were trying.
Gang Beasts.
Gang Beasts, yeah. This was
did we play this game at your house after this episode or before?
After.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
Because
think it
I
was
didn't
after.
wind up buying it until after this episode.
Yeah.
That's why, because I didn't play it for the first time until I was at his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're playing
we
tonight.
were supposed to do Gang Beasts that night,
I know,
but
say we were doing that.
the computer did not want to cooperate, and so we ultimately wound up playing Overcooked, and I got hooked immediately.
You got hooked on
so I
Overcooked.
bought it
It
when
was
I
a
got
good
home.
game. Yeah, I don't think I played the sequel yet, to be honest. I had a lot of fun with the first one.
It's good. We should do the second one.
So Eric put together a top from the 2, 3, 4, and 5, like a best of reel, a highlight reel, I guess.
Oh, I
Or
did.
Best of, which we often use in our reruns, just because it's really cool to look back on. Those consisted of the Friday the 13th, the first one we were on together.
The game show episode.
The game show episode, Sega, which was a lot of fun. The game show episodes has significance, episode 4, because Locke actually joined us that night.
What was the second one?
Friday the 13th was episode 2. Sega was 3, where we played the Moonwalker.
Oh.
Michael! Those damn kids.
Wait, that was number 4?
That was 3. 4 was game show night.
Rob was there for that one.
He was not there for Sega.
Then it must have been. I'm probably remembering Andrea then making.
She was there for
we
that.
were
She
all
was
there
always
for that.
off camera with her remarks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
she
picture
was,
is
she was
creepy to
on
me.
the episodes off
Yeah, it's a
camera
weird
for
one.
like the
Yeah.
first 10 or 15.
Then our 5th one was Zelda to the Present, because when we were coming up with weird, goofy names for
Oh,
episodes in the early run.
A Link to the Present or whatever.
Yeah, which is one of the first times that you sat down and actually played my favorite game of all time. So that was entertaining to see.
Massive Cleavage versus Zombies.
That's your favorite game?
That's an actual game. No, but Brandon, Crash, bought David, Rob's son David, and me for our birthdays, Massive Cleavage versus Zombies on Steam. It's like $1 game. Mm-hmm. I've never played it, but it's funny to say.
You haven't played it yet?
No.
I was to say,
But
is it good?
it's a chick and she like has a machete and she just kills zombies, but she's got massive cleavage.
Is it like an 8-bit or like a full-fledged?
It's like 24-bit.
Cody thinks this is rigged. Of course. Thank you. We rigged the show tonight.
You're rigged. What does that mean?
Yesterday was rigged, wasn't it?
Was everything is rigged.
How do you redeem a rigged? What does it do?
So basically everyone, and this is more so the Millers and their trolling in chat is why this was started. I got tired of everyone using hashtag rigged.
Oh, so you couldn't use it in chat unless you use strands or strands.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, here's a strand incentive. There's also a fire gravity well, thanks to Trevor. Basically, the trolls. You remember Muppets, right? You know the two guys in the theater.
Yeah.
That's Kevin and
Statler.
Trevor.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the Millers. During almost every show.
I could see that.
I mean, since the beginning of what we've done too.
Yeah, they are.
So,
Oh, that was.
but hey, they've
which one was
watched.
that one? Which
The rigged
which
wasn't
year
me.
is
The
this?
fire gravity walls.
Which
Yeah,
year is this? Move your head.
1990, our first of all the good culture, episode 30. So that was a really good one.
You said the rigged wasn't me. The fire gravity well was.
Yeah, Trevor. It was. I said more so a combination of
I
everyone.
think
as the
actually
rigged.
rigged might have been me.
It could be. Paige did rigged. Yeah,
Oh.
somebody started
Oh,
and
yeah,
it
Biggs
got
did
out of
rigged.
it got out of control. What's up, Noob?
We're
Welcome
not
to the
talking
show.
wrestling.
Okay, you still remember Noob?
I do.
We might touch on wrestling.
We already did.
We'll talk about.
You guys played Tetris 99?
Yeah, that was a fun one. That was fitting 99th
I know,
episode.
that's what-
So, and then we did Uno as well, which is so boring to watch. I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Unless you're like a gigantic streamer and has like 2,500 or whatever.
Just watching you play Uno.
People do that. Or
That's
used
so
to.
weird. What year is this? 1998.
Ow.
Noob, you never played Tetris 99? You
It's
really
good.
should.
It's free on Switch.
Yeah, if you pay
It
for
is?
their online, it's free. Otherwise, you don't get it.
You don't get.
But it's only $20 for a year of online, which isn't bad. You get all those
I
classic
didn't even
games.
wind up winning a match on that episode, did I?
No, you did not. Who says that? Get good?
Get good, scrubby bubs.
There you go. Calling it rigged all the time. So yeah. See, Smalls with the rig. So many of you. This is the episode that finally happened. Episode 98. So it went
was
from
98? It was 2 weeks ago, or 2 episodes ago?
Yeah. So it went from 22.
This was actually Metal Gear Solid.
This was actually Metal Gear Solid. I finally got to play it for Locke and show him.
He's never played it or watched it? Or did he just never play it?
I definitely never played it.
Yeah.
It's such a good game.
Exactly. Thank
So
you.
good.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Look at it. Look at Snake is shooting you in the head right now.
Yeah. He's like, fuck you.
Yeah, he did say fuck you.
I think you won after you stopped recording.
Oh, here's this 91. I think this is the episode that we got raided. Our first big raid.
Might have been. Shake. Oh my
We
god.
went up
in
like
the 90s for sure.
yeah.
In the top corner up here, Mischief Makers. Does anybody ever play that game? To the right of Salute Your Shorts. You never played Mischief Makers in
I
the
don't think
64?
so, no.
Rob, have you? Obviously, you
No.
made the collage. You made the collage. You just throw shit on there.
Well, is it?
There's no collage generator. I know you did it. You just threw shit on there.
I googled 90s images.
You did?
Yeah.
Those were you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, I didn't
Why are you mad about
so
that?
good.
I didn't make those collages. I didn't make any of the thumbnails.
I thought you did.
And like 95% of the
Fucking
thumbnails
silly.
were made by me.
Sue me.
That's why they're not good.
I made almost all of the
See,
Thank you,
Bones
Bones.
knows.
the backgrounds and shit
Shake.
during the episodes, but
See? Bones would know. Shake.
Like, look at this one. This is fucking terrible.
That's the best. Can I tell you right now that I hate that fucking font?
Which
The
one?
weekly dosage font.
Which one? This one up above?
Yeah.
You don't like that font?
No,
Why?
I've never liked that font.
Why?
I don't know. I kept it because you liked it.
That's a good font. Simple.
Ugly?
No, it's simple.
I don't know, man.
And the pill? That's from Dr. Mario.
Pill's fine. It's that font. It just looks too cartoony. This was a good one.
This was a fun one, yeah. I had a lot of fun with it. The VR episodes were generally fun.
What was the other VR one? Oh, the Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. We also did a third one.
Go ahead, Rob.
Resident Evil.
VR.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, I do want to do another VR episode coming up because they made a sequel to Job Simulator.
They did.
Ah.
Job Simulator.
Yes,
They called it number 2?
it's called Vacation Simulator.
Ah. We should have called
It's
it
Job
number 2.
Simulator, too.
Pretty much.
Or they should have called it
Personally,
not a
I'm
Job
totally excited
Simulator.
to play it.
Yeah. Rob, your pop looked funny on the green screen.
Your soda bottle.
So we'll go through 6 through 10 here. Call of Duty, which we talked about was down here, was episode 6.
Yeah.
We wanted to have a little bit more space.
Yeah, but we went
and
back upstairs after that.
We did end up going back
Because
upstairs.
we were like, oh, shit. Because we tried to use Wi-Fi. We tried to use the
Yeah.
little
I ended up getting a 150-foot
Yeah.
Ethernet cable. One of the reasons we wanted to give Andrea her living room back, so shout out Andrea for letting us use
Rick
the
and
living
Morty.
room for so
Yeah.
many episodes.
Yeah.
Because seriously,
That was a fun game.
The 3 of us guys invaded. I say her home because it's her home. We invaded
yours.
it. We took it over. So thank you, Lana, for letting us do this for 100 weeks. Episode 7, Super Game Show Night, we talked about, which was the sequel because it was
What was it?
requested. Super Game Show Night. A lot of people like Game Show Night. I think it was more so you didn't like it for a reason. Episode 1 here.
Yeah, because I lost.
But at the time we had like what we have now, 10 viewers. And people wanted to see another game show night, and they wanted to see this guy get frustrated again because that's good for TV. I think it's good for TV. That's why I picked on
That's
you.
Rooster Teeth.
That's why I picked on you, because it worked. So we transitioned then into an actual serious episode. Star Wars
Oh, Battlefront 2.
Battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually had...
I had a monologue.
Yeah, I was going to say, you opened the show where we sat behind you awkwardly, silence, just nodding with approval. And you had a monologue.
It took me like 16 times to try to do it because...
We did so many takes. I wish we kept those takes.
What up, Kevin?
Gavin, what's going on? Yeah, I wish we would have kept bloopers for some of these things. We kept some of the outtakes, your offensive ones. So you were notorious for that.
What episode was it where I opened it by calling people flamers?
I don't know, but it was real quick. It was one of the early ones. It was around Christmas time, I know that much. Because we were all just...
Real hot topic.
we're all amped up. What's up, Diamond? We're all amped up that
Hi,
night or
Diamond.
whatever.
I'm new. How are you?
I don't know why. We were just
Not
like
really.
raging that day. There were some episodes where we came in just raging.
I know why we were raging about that episode before.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about some people.
Some people. So we'll close in the history of DNA on this one. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Episode 9, we played. I thought this was a lot of fun. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Great game.
I don't remember. I don't remember if I played that too much. What up, Chad?
Chad.
You're real Chad.
Big Red. Who's Big Red?
You?
Am I?
Well, now you're Little Red.
Well, not
Little
quite
Red,
as
this
much
is-
as you
yeah.
used to be, but yeah.
Little Red now. Let's go. Episode 10, we had Game of the Year from 2017. Do you remember what we gave it to?
I think so. Gotta work.
No, it'd be 2018.
No.
Oh, 2017?
Zelda.
2017.
Wasn't
Yeah, it was Zelda.
Yeah. Which, great game.
I remember.
Star Wars.
I remember.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
December.
This is the bigger logo. We already saw this one, right? The slide.
Yeah, we saw this one.
Yeah.
I was
there
too busy
first.
staring at my weird ass picture.
This one right here, though, this was a cool logo. We wanted to do a spin-off, like All the Good Culture. We wanted to do a versus where we sat down and
Rob's picture
debated
up
stuff.
here looks like, "Hi, I'm
No.
punching you."
No, he looks like he's doing like a butter commercial. He's like Fabio.
I can't believe it.
No. Does Rabbit want to work
Look at all
tonight?
this butter.
Ooh,
What do you mean? What do I want to work for?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what
you
that
got?
means. What does that mean?
How much you got? Where I gotta be? How much do I have to take off?
Oh. Speaking of, I got jelly beans.
No.
Oh,
Wait, are they real jelly beans?
No. Yeah, actually, these ones are. They're Jelly Belly.
Okay, I'll
Real
eat those.
jelly beans. No. My son would get really mad if you ate those. Oh, you're doing some weird... There you go. Okay. We got the ghost of Locke
You're
here
like
with us.
disappearing somehow.
You got
Oh,
2017 right and 2018 wrong. Whatever,
Green
Trevor.
screen's
We'll
a
get
little
to
weird.
that.
Oh, this is where we had Kevin on. Sorry, Alex.
Yeah, Kevin was on this one. Kirby was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
I don't know you to fight it out, and then the loser one gets... That's making him blush. What?
I don't know what you mean, Chad.
I'm
I
so
don't
lost.
understand what you're
I'm
saying.
so lost. Locke doesn't feel so good. Oh, he's just going to turn into dust.
Oh,
I don't want either of them to go, and I'm mad about it all over again. Thanks, Travis. Sorry, Trevor.
Oh, depressing moment. Episode 11 was Sonic Mania.
that was.
I had like mixed feelings from you guys on this one. I don't think you enjoyed it as much as I did.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I don't remember
I
this
just
one.
was never as big a fan of Sonic comparatively. I like Sonic. I think it's a great game, and it definitely deserves its place. But
Hush.
This is why I wanted to make you work. 1,000-bit donation from Cody. Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hey, you still got it.
What
Look
is-
at that. You pick it up like...
What is this?
So we have merch giveaway at the top of our screen. He's getting an entry per 100 donation. So what we do, he is known as the king. So,
All
for
right.
many reasons now.
yeah. I write his name down. 3, 4,
Do you want me to do this while you talk?
5. Yeah, I need 5 more for the king. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
More like a
So
chess.
thank you
Travis,
so
are
much.
Recycling.
No, this is a new. These are business cards that don't make sense anymore. So this is recycling.
Technically, that's recycling.
Thank you so much for your generous donation.
Sponsored by the WWE Network. Only $9.99.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for the
cotton candy.
Cotton candy. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Sonic Mania was a lot of fun for nostalgia reasons. I love, as we knew with the Sega episode, I have a lot of love for the Sega. Speaking of, very excited, next month, September, Sega Genesis Mini or Classic.
No.
No, not for you.
No. I'm not.
I
I'm
mean,
not
you
getting any
have
of
the
that.
Retro Pi anyways. You don't really.
Yeah.
I love the classic systems,
And I also put Emulation Station on my laptop.
so you don't need it. Yeah. Batman, what's going on? No.
Yo, what up, Batman?
Are you gonna finish it? Batman. No. Never mind. I was gonna do the Batman part. You're gonna do the beginning part. It was gonna be a thing. It's not a thing anymore.
Bananas.
We've lost our flow.
No. We did.
Love the work. Episode 12, fittingly, and you called this one out. You're like, hey, did you do that on purpose? Episode 12, our first Christmas special together. We did the white elephant.
We didn't do that on purpose. That's the point.
It was a happy accident. I thought it was pretty cool.
12 in December.
12 in December. It was our Christmas special. We did a gift exchange. I got a little Funko Pop. The Vision.
Yep.
So I thought that was really cool.
And
how's things? Things are great.
Chocolate.
Wasn't that the first time you did the 20 questions thing that we all wound up hating?
No, that wasn't that one. That was a year later. Yeah, because you guys didn't like the 20 questions.
Oh, this is where...
And you made him lose on purpose. That was funny.
Oh, yeah, that was good. That was good.
You said this one here?
I remember that. Oh, this is when she did the Resident Evil.
Yeah, we made Lana do Resident Evil. We're so wrong for that. So wrong for that. Or $10 whatever you can buy control. No. What? I'm so confused.
Classic Chad. Classic Chad.
I'm so confused, man.
You can't see it on the screen post, but in the actual chat log, there were links that were deleted.
Okay.
Or he typed link deleted, I guess, I don't know, but...
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, it doesn't allow links. Right.
Okay. Did you hear that Enzo and Cass might be coming back?
To NXT?
Yep.
Yeah, I did see the news on that today. That's interesting.
I read Bleacher Report every day because I'm bored as fuck all day.
I read it because I don't watch the shows. So
that
that's how I catch up.
Enzo and Cass?
To NXT, I missed it.
Enzo and Cass might be coming back.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know.
123 days to go. That's a long time for your giveaway.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to get the money to get the shirts.
It's true. We generally fulfill these in about a week, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we've been very
How are the t-shirt sales?
Pretty good. We've given a lot away. We've sold quite a few.
Well, that's not a good business strategy.
Well, I mean, it is getting the stuff out there.
I know. But also, you're probably getting bits for the donation.
Incredibly generous.
Enzo and Cash, money baby.
Baby. Episode 13, South Park.
Baby. Which one was that?
The Fractured Butthole.
Oh, that's right.
That was a fun one. It's
such a good game.
You made such an awful character.
I did? I don't remember.
You don't remember? You go back and watch that. If you're wondering what we're referencing, these are all available on our YouTube channel as well as our Twitch here. So check us out on YouTube. Just search for Dose of Nerd Acumen. As we talk about these episodes, you may want to go watch. Ooh, gangsta. That's kind of what you made your character like. Your complexion was a little different.
It's my Coheed Cambria hat that I have signed for the band.
Why would you wear a signed hat?
Because I like it.
Oh, don't ruin it.
It's not ruined.
Until you sweat.
It's gonna be.
That's why I wear it backwards, so I don't sweat up here.
You sweat in the back of your head, too.
I don't sweat back there as much as I do with my forehead.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Carmela's very busy.
And that's why I take it off with it.
Just buy a different hat, buddy.
You just get the same hat.
I love this hat.
But get the same one.
I don't know where to get it.
Where'd you get that one?
At a concert.
So go to that concert again.
I don't have money to go to the concert.
I'm trying to help you out here.
Speaking of concerts.
Yeah? You got a concert?
Listen, I'm going to do another plug 5.
Oh.
I'm going to be talking about this on the I'll Say podcast when we do it, but I went to the LCS finals this past weekend.
Yeah, I seen you made a post on the Grams.
Much fun. I'm never going to be able to go to it in LA.
What is that exactly?
League of Legends.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like they do like seasonal, like they do a spring split, which is like a spring season, and then they have their spring finals, and then mid-season invitational, which is like a mini international tournament. Mm-hmm. They have their summer split, and then I just went to the summer finals, which is in Detroit. So good. Dance break.
Oh, that is such a weird close-up right now. Okay.
I can't do the tissue or whatever. The toothpaste, is that what it's called?
I think it's flossing.
Oh.
Is that what it's called? Flossing?
Yeah, it's flossing.
Oh.
I'm just fucking around.
I can't even with you people.
Lord.
Welcome back.
Lord. So from South Park, we went into episode 14, which Locke constantly references as one of his favorites, the 100 Mario Challenge.
That's a good one. That was a fun one. Yeah, I drank.
We got drunk in like half hour. And attempted to play Mario.
Is instead of doing another episode where we do that and drink, we should do that and drink and record it to make another episode. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And heroin. Can we say that on Twitch?
Big old piles of coke we can slam our faces
I don't think we
into
can
every
say
time
that.
we die.
Excuse me while I floss.
We were talking about Princess Peach. She is a heroine.
True. See, there's your cover up.
Boom.
Get us. Yeet. We're gonna offend our 12 viewers.
Yeah. They got our backs.
They do. Episode 15, Arcade Classics. This one was a highlight because I got to share with everyone two of my favorite... the fall. Jesus. Two of my favorite arcade games being Ninja Turtles arcade as well as The Simpsons arcade, which we actually
You never
played.
catch the dragon.
I love that South Park one.
Yeah.
We played that this year, back in January for my birthday. You came out to Pinball
Oh yeah,
Pete's,
I went to Pinball Pete's.
and we played those arcade games.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorite pictures.
Yeah, that was sweet. The Turtles, we played The Simpsons. We had a lot of fun. Game Show Night returns.
Yes, Rob?
The third. Go ahead, Rob.
I think my favorite thing about the Arcade Classics episode, though, was how much fun, for me, 100% personally for me, how much fun I got to have building up the overlays for that. That was a stupid amount of fun building the overlays for those two games.
And that was in the early days where we hadn't really had a lot of overlays
That was The Simpsons
yet.
too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Simpsons and Ninja Turtles. Yeah, we had no standard at that point, so I got to, kind of freestyle it. And I liked the way they turned out, but they were very, very busy.
We didn't have standards.
They were pretty busy.
Make it seem like we had rules.
But that was in like the beginning stages of learning GIMP.
Oh, GIMP. I use
Yeah,
Pixlr.
yeah.
You do use Pixlr.
Yeah, Pixlr's pretty sweet.
I use GIMP because it's like the closest thing to Photoshop without paying for Photoshop.
Yeah, that's why I like GIMP as well. It's just a plugin on a browser.
Chad is correct. Lines of Pepsi is better than lines of Coke.
I do love... Are you Pepsi or Coke guy?
I'm a non-dark soda guy. I'm a Dr. Pepper guy.
Dr. Pepper, that's dark soda.
I know it's the only dark
Pepper's
soda I
not
like.
soda, you liar.
I just said that's the only dark soda I like.
What do you like, Mountain Dew then?
Have you guys seen the mystery?
I actually don't drink pop anymore.
At all?
I drink soda water, like carbonated water,
Okay. I drink a lot of
like
Gatorade now.
LaCroix.
Oh, man, you fancy now.
Dude.
You got pinkies out and shit.
I actually had my first Perrier a couple weeks ago.
Oh, who the hell are you?
Crisp.
You got a cigar, too?
No.
Oh. He
Yeah,
ain't that
y'all hear
fancy
me?
yet. No, go ahead.
Have you guys seen or tried the new Mystery Dew flavor?
Yeah, I've tried that. It's pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah. I like
Reminds me
mine.
of
Dude.
Starburst.
Oh, yeah. I like Starburst. It's fancy.
Oh darn! Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can turn my bedroom light on from here at home. I don't think I can.
Do you have one of those smart plugs?
It's called a Yee light.
Yeet light?
Yee light. Y-E-E. It might as well be a Yeet light. I think I turned it on.
You're like a moth. You're distracted by the light. Classic Eric.
I think I just turned my light on from here.
Did you tell her?
Oh, I'm asking. You're asking her if it turned on.
Did you turn it on? That's a weird question.
Well, it's
to ask
turned
you.
on from an app. It's a smart light.
That's how you turn it on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, turn it on from an app. You know.
I can turn my TV off.
Yeet the baby. You should come out to Rob's next weekend, says
Goddamn
Trevor.
baby.
Yeet the baby.
Wait, who said that about the Yee or the LaCroix?
I don't know.
Kevin said
It's
LaCroix
gone too
tastes
far.
like someone whispered the name of the flavor in the next room.
LaCroix. Anyway, episode 16, Super Scary 16. That was our first VR, which was the
Was that Rush of Blood? Yeah.
Rush of Blood. So, I mean, that was a big step for us at that time, too, going from what we were doing.
Yeah.
So I remember how excited we were to have the windows, the multiple windows, to be able to do more than one thing.
It worked.
Yeah.
I don't remember which light is I turned all three of them on. So now my living room, my second bedroom, and my... hold on. Let me know which one when it turns off.
We're turning off lights.
I'm
here.
turning off my home light.
I think the thing that was most interesting about the VR one was getting the cam fixed on you playing it. Just because
Oh, when the camera was on me?
there's really no way of honestly looking cool in a VR suit with the wands.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
there's...
I held them up here and they look like boobs.
Right, the little weird glowing thing.
And Rob just did it too.
And especially speaking on the topic of cool or not, we had to set up a fan for you because of how hot it was.
It's warm down here right now.
Is it?
A little bit, but that's okay.
It's probably
Not too
that damn light.
bad. It probably is. He has the Desi Destroyer title.
Oh.
Who does?
Wear a bikini, 100% cool. I wish I could pull that off. Nobody wants to see that, though.
Nobody would want to see any of us in a speed.
Do not pull a bikini off on stream, Travis. That's a good way to get us canceled.
Yeah, it's violating terms of service. Check out our Instagram, though. There's one of Locke.
Who wasn't a Double Dare fan in the 90s?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Double Dare. Didn't it come back for a minute? Didn't
Yeah.
Mark Summers do it? I don't think I've ever watched it since its return then.
Yeah, me neither.
Episode 17, the Royal Rumble episode, we spoke on that. Desi was a guest star on that one. Really cool. We had fun with that. Which is funny.
I was homesick that time.
You were. It was a precursor without knowing it at the time to what NAW would become. So that's kind of funny that we did a 2K one, kinda. And then it ended up becoming a show. Episode 18, Tecmo Bowl. Again, you loved that one. The cutscenes. The cutscenes. Was that the original one where he talked about continental breakfast?
Yeah, that was the one you talked about.
Yeah.
You're making my mom breakfast, making it sound like you did her.
Oh, why would
For breakfast?
No, I just serve breakfast. I'm
Yeah,
a
you
morning
served
person.
her your sausage.
I had her
And that was
eggs.
dessert.
I scrambled her eggs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cody with a 1,000-bit donation. Hip hip.
Hooray.
hooray!
Thank you for that. 1, 2,
Can we just do
3, 4, 5,
Because you were
6,
looking at that.
7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. He is the king. Thank you so much, Cody. DD 2000. I watched it anyways. Why'd you... What?
Because it's the nostalgia factor, probably.
Oh. Just seeing U.S.
Yeah.
Championship fight
Right?
from last
Is
week
that
for all
right?
load of crap. Yeah. King. Episode 19. Okami, GameSphere.
Oh, come on, gets you.
That was Kevin's first time on camera, wasn't it? Oh no, he was on camera for Kirby. Never mind.
Which was
the-
after.
It was after.
Yeah, Kirby said this was Kevin's first time on camera.
Oh yeah, we talked about Kirby already because it was in the background.
Yeah,
not 'cause
yeah,
it was
yeah.
an episode. My bad.
Oh yeah, I agree, Batman. By the way.
Okami was a really good one. That was actually a game that I believe Sarah had recommended or knew really well.
What game? Oh, Okami.
Yeah. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Locke.
I've
Yeah,
never
that
played
was
it.
one Sarah pitched repeatedly.
I don't even think I was on that one. I
Kevin
wasn't on
agreed
that one.
I don't think you
we
were.
should do it 'cause
I
he
think
liked
that's
it,
why,
and we roped him into
You
running it.
groped him into doing
You
it.
groped him.
Yeah,
I think that's why Kevin was on. The one that you did come on for, you were very excited and knew a lot of information on, was episode 20, Dark Souls 3.
Did we have somebody on that one?
Maybe.
I think.
I think we did because you were off on the.
I think Kevin was on that one, too.
Yeah, I think he was because you were on the separate camera. Thank you.
Boing. I haven't
Yeah, I
played
think that's
Okami.
right. Kevin, you're still here, right? Back him up.
Okami is amazing. Oh, that
What
noise
the
though.
hell is that?
God. What the heck? Is that your cat?
That was my cat.
Right, she sounds like she's dying.
Oh,
She sounds like a fake cat.
Stop whining.
Yeah, Kevin, you were there for
Come
both.
on.
Hey, Corbin with a passion. I'm right there with you, Chad.
Samesies.
Episode 21. I wish this one would have worked better. And thank God, Rob, you got rid of that Alienware. Because, I'm sorry, man, but...
Got rid of is a strong word.
Well, I got rid of itself because it was dying. Whatever
That's
reason...
actually what I'm using right now.
Are you really? Whatever reason, every time you came over here, we tried to do a game. The frame rate was freaking terrible. Guts and Glory was a great example of that, too, because it should have been a great episode with cool content, but the frame rate was just atrocious for all the viewers. It's hard to watch back. A kitty! I don't
Wow.
think the cat's
Amanda
been on.
picked the right time to tune in.
She sees a
You
kitty!
don't hear that?
I didn't hear.
I think that's the first time your cat's been on a show. Well, no.
Well, no, she's wandered around in the background.
I was to say-
a couple of times, yeah.
Huh?
What'd you say?
No, I wanted to say it not loud.
I missed it. I want to know this. Oh. Sorry, Locke.
Bob, are you kidding? No, I'm not. Who's
Bob. Who is Bob? Episode 22, we talked about it. Metal Gear Solid. It was supposed to be ended up being Metal Gear on the NES.
Metal Gear.
And damn, that game is difficult.
I did play that, though.
You did play that.
and that was not easy. I think we frustratedly passed the controller back and forth.
Wait, do you have all the Gnaw ones on here too?
No, I removed
Oh.
those because it's
Oh, that one was just episode 15 of the Weekly Dosage. But it was
Yeah.
Gnaw.
Was it?
I don't know. It was a Gnaw one. It said Gnaw episode 15.
Shouldn't be in there. Oh, that's weird. Brother bitches about him all the time. Yeah, Kevin, you don't watch
talking
wrestling.
about Corbin.
Episode 23, Marty O. This is Marty Zero.
Oh, I was not on that one.
You were not on that one.
No, that was another good one though.
I was on this one.
Yeah, this is the Dark Souls one. That was a really fun one.
Dark Souls.
The Marty Zero, if I'm saying that correctly. Oh, don't show the butthole. What's wrong with you? Rob, describe that game for those that don't know it.
So the base game is basically Mario 1. Same mechanics, same enemy placement. It's almost literally a Mario 1 clone. But it also includes the ability to use a portal gun from Portal. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's the gist of it. There's a whole ton of levels that are built into it that use... what are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Your camera was moving up and down. It looked like you were doing this.
It's the kid.
Oh.
Yeet the kitty.
Kyra wants your
the
cat
point
to come
is,
back.
It had its own custom levels that were built purely around using the Mario platforming mechanics in conjunction with the portal gun. It's a tremendous amount of fun, but the custom levels are really difficult.
Yeah. Are you drinking Diet Pepsi?
Not even a little. It's vanilla.
Ew.
Shut your whore mouth.
Hey.
Episode 24, Mighty, number 9, our first attempt on the DNA channel speed running.
Didn't work.
Still
Still haven't beat it.
Still didn't know. Well, we tried.
Slowest speed run ever. Setting a record the wrong direction.
Hey,
you tried.
speed is just the act of
This was a
going
fun
quick.
one.
That was a good one too. Late shift.
Yeah, that's a cool game.
What number are we on?
24.
Oh, okay.
We're going to skim through a lot because there's like a chunk of 30 that are all NAW.
And NAWs, and there's a bunch that are 90s.
Yeah. Episode 25 featuring Caleb Cuphead. This game, if you haven't heard of it or played it, obviously, check out that episode. Artistically, one of the coolest games
That soundtrack
out
is
there.
amazing.
Yeah, the soundtrack, the game itself is...
Everything about that game is amazing.
Except for its difficulty.
Yeah, it's so fucking difficult.
It is amazingly difficult.
Shout out to the Mexican runner.
Oh, yeah.
He is amazing. He holds world records for not only that game, Battletoads, and so many other difficult games. He's been featured on, God, what the heck's the name? Summer Games Done Quick.
SGDQ.
So check him out. 26 was Kirby. We talked about that. That was a really fun game. One of the first ones that we all kind of played a game together.
What was that one?
Kirby.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was a
Star
thing.
Allies.
Star Galaxy.
So generally it was one of us just playing a game and the others just kind of talking.
Yeah. Did you guys air the skate one?
We did. Yep. They ended up being
That was a good game.
very late in the run.
Yeah.
That was, what, 97?
No, sooner than that. I think it was early 90s.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Episode 27, the 3-second tan debut. We wanted to step away from gaming and try podcast. See how that worked. And I thought it was a lot of fun. We had good chemistry. We had
Which one was that?
3-second tan. So
Oh,
episode
yeah,
27.
yeah.
So
Premiere episode of that, yeah.
it was the precursor, obviously, to the Nerds of Wrestling show that we were doing.
Yeah.
How many years have The Simpsons been on now? 50? 30. 30
Close.
years. Yeah.
But no guitar.
Get.
Close, but no guitar. That's how it goes.
No. 28, Friday the 13th. Not the NES one this time. This is actually from the modern consoles.
Oh, yeah.
We played it on the PS4. And
With Tattooed Deaf Boy.
yes, shout out Henry. It's a fun game.
Wherever he may be.
Make more podcasts for Spotify. I am. We did 13. I did 13.
Say,
I think Cody was yelling at us, Eric.
I know he was. I was just plug number 6.
so if you need other podcasts to listen to, Autosave Podcast, which is what Eric ventured on to do since venturing out of the DNA brand.
This is your plug.
So, was that 5?
This is a butt. What?
You can find you on what? Spotify, Google, Apple.
Yeah, all the things.
Stitcher.
All the small things.
Just search for Autosave Podcast, but make sure it's his, not the other ones out there.
Yeah, because there is one that has like
3 others.
they're not actual podcasts though.
There's one that is.
There's one that's on like
They're not up to
YouTube.
date, though.
No, they're years old.
But so make sure you see this mug.
Actually, it's just the TAP logo.
Oh, Well, don't look for this mug then. You might get some weird virus.
Infection.
It's true.
Yeah, if you're seeing his mug, you're well on the way to a weird virus.
Never played a Sonics game? Really? Like, ever? Ever?
Ever?
You're missing out.
If I was in Alabama and I had a podcast, it'd be called the Side Pod, all about Nick Saban. The Tide Pod.
The Tide Pod. Herpes. Never ever. Seriously though, play a Sonic game. It's
so they're good.
You like chili dogs.
Yeah, you'll like chili dogs after.
If you like chili dogs and Steve Urkel.
Well, that's right. Urkel did the voice for Sonic in that series. Oh, I always forget that. Yeah, that's so
He was the
so
actual
weird.
voice of Sonic for like a decade in everything.
Oh, that's so weird. So weird. 29 we saw it shuffle through was God of War, which many say was the game of the year in 2018, and those many people are wrong. That award and accolade goes to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man! That was a good game. I still need to beat the DLC.
Same. I'm on the fourth.
Yeah, you do.
I platinumed the game, the
Whoa,
original.
whoa. Travis,
What?
you haven't beat the DLC yet.
I know you bought it for my birthday.
I swear to God, man.
Oh, I'm not busy, okay? I'm not busy.
You'll be happy to know that I finished the game, Rob.
No.
Oh, yeah?
Watch Dogs 1.
Just one?
Watch Dogs 1.
That ending, though.
Nice.
Holy crap, that's
It was
difficult.
good. Oh, yeah.
The lightning storm and all that shit?
Yeah, that whole sequence.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb.
Frustrating.
And then I started 2 right away, and they...
2 is not as good.
It's fun.
It's fun, but it's not as good.
He wants to fire gravity well.
Come on. I watched again earlier on today with both Scooby-Doo Zombie Island, Scooby-Doo Witches. Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Scooby-Doo.
Travis, you know, somebody else is talking. I'll wait.
Who do that?
Go.
My turn?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, we stopped for you.
Oh, okay.
God, look at how
Well, I
pixely
couldn't
he is.
tell, man.
He does look pretty pixely.
Spider-Man, you and I were talking about
Yeah.
games that should go on a list for me. I think I'm going to do another Spider-Man.
What are you talking about now?
Oh, like a playthrough?
Yeah.
I'll watch
I think
that.
Spider-Man will go on the list.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
Well, you're doing some streamings?
Yeah, he's going to get back into the game.
I don't know if I'll be live streaming it, but I'll be recording gameplay and
We're doing stuff for
and
YouTube.
doing commentary.
Oh.
Yeah.
I might live stream some of it. I might not. I don't know. That part I haven't decided yet because, let's be real, my previous forays into solo streaming have not gone spectacularly well. If you want to see evidence of that, go back and check our YouTube archive of those Uncharted episodes where I was all by my lonesome.
All by myself.
I don't want to be all by myself.
On the hardest mode. Yeah, of course. So that's the thing. We're going to see two things from
Why
Locke.
would I go lower?
Yeah, hardest mode and 100% completion.
I mean, I already have the full platinum for the base game plus all 3 DLCs. Of course I'm going to do it that way.
You don't on the DNA PlayStation tag. Or what do you call it? Name or handle? Or what are they called on the PlayStation?
You guys have a DNA?
No, not yet. We're going
for
to.
literally
Because
all
we're going
of
to share
them.
share
There was
account.
one episode where I was literally
Game
alone
share.
for like half the
That's kind
episode.
of cool.
Well, it's easier than, like, who gets a copy of what game with, you know, if we're going to play something with DNA.
Yeah.
So shared account makes sense. Uncharted 4, yeah, Uncharted 4 is great. Moving on, episode 30, 1990. It kicked off for All the Good Culture series. We talked about that. Shout out to Cody for checking that out on Spotify. You can listen to all 10 episodes, 1990 through 1999, as well as Google, Apple, all that stuff. That's all we have on there so far, and maybe more to come. Who knows? We talked about some ideas, but nothing recorded yet. Episode 31, we talked about the 3-second tan. We continued that. Episode 32, Rick and Morty VR.
That was a good one.
Didn't that one end up glitching out towards the end of it, so we had to cut it short?
A little bit.
Yes, somebody may have kicked the plug and unplugged the VR box.
Was that you?
We're not naming names here, no accusations. It might have happened.
Was that rascally rabbit?
Wasn't me. I was sitting in the chair. Oh no, I was standing.
Oh, he's saying no, we're not. Okay. Episode 33, featuring a special guest,
Which one is this?
Street Fighter V. Who's the guest?
A2 Brandon.
Brandon. What's his last name?
Warden.
Brad
Okay,
Dawn.
I just spoke to him on Facebook.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Why?
He's trying to get me a job leave.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I know.
In Ann Arbor, where he works?
Yeah.
Barracuda? No, it's not Barracuda. Is it Barracuda?
Yeah.
Barracuda Networks?
Yeah, so
Barracuda.
shout out to
Is
A2.
it the same company that makes spam filters?
Maybe.
Barracuda Networks?
Barracuda.
Barracuda does a bunch of stuff. They used to do hard drives.
There you go.
Do they do spam filter and firewalls?
Yeah, I think they do security
Maybe,
stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because we a bunch of our clients at the job I just left, actually, and was my last day it'll be tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
You'll be all by yourself.
They did, we had a bunch
This
of
one,
Barracuda stuff for, I wasn't on that one.
I know.
Bunch of Barracuda stuff for our clients. Anyway, move on.
This episode behind us, we'll get to in a minute, but man, Locke had a lot of fun playing this game, I think.
Am I looking at the child's back?
Yeah, now you're looking at Mario's butt! Oh no! Oh, that's just wrong.
I don't know how close I was.
Wait,
He's
what?
not
You did
thrilled.
that? Never
He's
mind,
not
never
thrilled.
mind.
Do it again. See, this is why we can't have nice things.
No.
This is why.
Eric was tossing his pasta salad.
Oh. Good Lord.
Good job, friend.
This is why the show's ending.
Italiano.
Episode.
Tasty.
Man.
You shouldn't put your head there. No, you shouldn't.
I'll put my head where I want.
Episode 34 was the year 91. Again, you can see that all the good culture.
Your son is here.
Oh, do we have a guest?
We do. Why is he?
Come
Is
here,
he not
bud.
awake? Why is he awake?
I don't know. Come here, bud. Do you want to be on the final episode?
You want to come up here?
I don't know what he's doing.
He's crawling around the floor.
That's what he does now. He thinks it's funny until he gets in trouble.
Don't.
Should I get
There
Alex
you
to
go.
come in here?
Come here.
Come on.
Come here. Do you want us first? Come here. Turn around.
What's
Do
up,
you,
bud?
do you remember who that is?
I'm Rob.
It's not.
at
Whoa! Look
his
at your shirt, dude.
Look.
Look at the TV. Look at your shirt. It's see-through. Whoa! How cool is that? Whoa! How does it do
That's
that?
pretty cool.
How does it do that, bud?
Oh, where's the rock?
Where's Rob? He's
First the
right
cat,
there.
now
He's
kid.
right here.
Best guess ever.
See?
You see it? Is that pretty cool?
But he's also up there.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yeah, well,
Technology, huh?
Oh, one minute.
Dino Snow.
Why is my shirt changing?
Because it's,
This is
green.
green, just like the screen back behind us.
Do you see this right here? See? But you can't see the wall back there.
Oh, Mama says your movies are gone. You might want to go upstairs. You better go quick.
Go quick.
Go quick, dude.
Run, run, run. run till your daddy takes the T-bird away.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be down here.
No.
He's been talked to about that. 34 was 91. All the good culture. Again, check that out on podcasts as well as YouTube. Episode 35. We talked about this one. You guys, I don't even think I told you guys what this was before you guys showed up. Late shift?
Oh no!
I think that was like a complete surprise for what that episode was.
Well, you said what it was, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't look it up.
Okay. So yeah, that was the first time we had like a true surprise that no one knew anything to expect. And I'd actually tried the game on Game Pass, so I'd already played through it. I knew everything. What I wanted to observe is, because you played it, right?
I was the one that played it. Yeah.
I wanted to observe basically what choices you were making, how you played it. It's like the Telltale games, right?
Yeah.
Because for me, I find it interesting watching people play that.
But
and
it's
seeing what-
cooler than the Telltale games because you're watching. It's like you get to
It's a
control
film.
a movie.
Yeah. And the movie could end earlier if you made the wrong mistakes. And
Yeah,
I think it
way
did.
earlier.
I think it did end earlier for you because of like one thing.
Yeah, but not too much earlier. Than
No, the difference was very minuscule.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you guys saw the thing about Telltale, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, they got they're getting rebirth into a new
Yeah,
company.
another
So
company is
the
buying
Wolf
out
Among
the
Us and
license for both Batman
and Wolf Among Us.
Wolf Among Us.
yeah,
Are doing what? I'm sorry.
they're coming back.
Oh, cool. I just got excited about something else. Now that we're talking about like games, you can kind of control the outcome.
Yeah,
You remember Until Dawn?
of course. Yeah,
Man of Medan comes out tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Yep, tomorrow.
Oh.
And I already pre-ordered it.
You know what comes out tomorrow that I'm excited about playing on stream?
Man of Medan?
Blair Witch.
Oh, I do want to play that.
Telltale Walking Dead was just
Actually,
amazing. Yes, it
it
was.
was.
I love those games.
I've
So
only
good.
played the season 1, I think it was.
Oh,
There were
dude,
seasons?
There were seasons. There's 4. I
But
think,
that
in
was
total.
I played it right before I got rid of my 360.
They're doing it in September. I think the first or second week of September. They're doing the definitive collection.
Good.
for
'Cause
$49.
I really liked the first one.
They're
I-
solid.
Cried it out, man.
Yeah, dude,
That
emotional.
first one, I can't remember the black character's name, but that got me.
Was it Lee?
I think it might have been Lee.
Yeah.
But that got me. The end with the girl with
Lee and Clementine, yeah.
Clementine.
I love the name Clementine. So good.
It's a good.
Do you know the Borderlands Telltale aren't they? There was talk about that, but I don't believe so. Unless it's getting reacquired. I think that was it.
Speaking of, 3 comes out in a month.
Yes. Are you getting that?
Mhm.
What system?
PS4.
Okay, maybe we'll actually play a game together. Huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
If I can get my ass away from League for a night.
Yeah, it's true. Your obsession with that, I don't understand.
I-
I never understood. I mean, to each their own, but hey.
It's
not
for
for
me,
me.
the way you feel about like that, like my obsession with League is weird. Like my thought process on people's obsession with like StarCraft is weird.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
To each their own.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Batman, to answer your question, what Blair Witch game going to be released on? It's if you have Game Pass for Xbox One, it's on there for free.
I have that.
So it'll be on there, I believe, tomorrow. Don't quote me. I know it's the end of August, which is the end of August this week. So that was my understanding. Was it's supposed to be released?
Oh man, I'm so excited for Man of Medan. Until Dawn was one of my favorite games.
That game is great.
That's what I was going to say is about Man of Medan. Kevin and I have been talking about playing that and probably recording.
I might just have to come over and play it in one sitting. If you know what I mean.
It has 4-player couch co-op.
Boom.
No single player in it.
Batman, you only have PS4. I don't know if it's an Xbox exclusive or not. I can't say for certain.
I don't believe it was an Xbox exclusive.
I don't think it is.
I know they showed it off at E3 under their resume of stuff, but it was all because PS4 didn't show up. Just saying.
Yeah. We actually talked about that on Tap.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
What?
no, it is. Blair Witch releases August 30th for Microsoft Windows, Steam OS, and Xbox One.
So, sorry. What you can do is check a future stream out by either myself or Cosmic or somebody. I'm sure you could find it on Twitch, no problem.
Or if you have a PC that can run it.
Yeah, there you go. Not looking forward to the new Skyrim after the Fallout 76 deal. Yeah, 76 was kind of a bummer. I really wanted to enjoy that. It's
when
so
I got
broken.
my Xbox One.
Did it come with that?
Well, I bought a used one at Disc Replay, and it was brand new. It was brand new, not opened, but it was used because somebody traded it in, so I had to sell it used. Brand new, not opened Xbox One S or Xbox One X with Fallout 76 and a free month of Game Pass and a free month of Xbox Live.
Oh, damn.
It was for like the used price, and I still haven't put it in my system.
I mean, honestly, if it worked and it wasn't so buggy, the game would be fantastic. The problem is, it's buggy. Like, beyond...
Supposedly it's gotten a lot better.
It's better, but it's still not great.
Yeah, it's like shining a turd.
Yeah. It'll take time, and unfortunately,
It's
it's
a
going to
Bethesda game.
lose.
Did you expect it to not be glitchy?
No. And that's... I mean, it's even worse than what I expected it to be. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on, 35, we talked about Late Shift, a really good game. 36 was 92, which is another one of the things behind us here. Check that all out. All the Good Culture, our sub-series. 37 was the 3 Second Tan. We continue more content on that. 38, we talked about Overcooked, which, again, was a really fun episode. 39 was 1993. And 40, I really thought this was funny at the time. Locke appreciated the humor in it. We called this episode 40 Love because of Mario Tennis. So,
I thought it was clever.
yeah, you unfortunately missed that one because I actually got Locke to stand up and act a fool on it.
To stand up.
The
Stand
game was
up.
kind of a letdown, though.
We stood up and played because you could use the switch motion.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we stood up and actually competed against each other standing. So
Weird.
it was one of the few times we weren't just sitting our ass talking.
Yeah.
Just want a new Fallout, new Elder Scrolls. Yeah, that'd be nice. If they made 76 offline, I think it'd be better. But that kind of defeats the point of it.
Yeah.
Did you already passed the Nirvana episode? Yeah, that was.
That was 91.
Yeah.
The baby wiener.
So Locke thought it was funny. If you heard the podcast, do yourself a solid and go and watch the podcast because Locke put a baby wiener
What was
on me.
that thing that just said somebody
It was
healed?
hilarious.
Oh, the Stream Boss thing. He healed himself.
How?
His donations.
But it just
The
showed
bits.
up.
Yeah, it was a weird delay.
Oh, wow.
I really got to get myself an Xbox One. Yeah, you really should. Honestly, like, I'm tired of the console war debate. If you have the ability to, because here's the thing, not everyone has the luxury of ability to just get them all. I wish it was just as easy as that to end
Yeah,
the
I
debate.
just finished getting them.
But if you have the ability, just get them all. Because there's games for everybody on every console. No console is greater or worse. There's just unique experiences on each and every one.
And it's, personal preference.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I got a PS4 because I like their IPs more at the time.
Right.
I mean, I'm still not a huge fan of Microsoft's IPs, but...
Right. It makes sense. So get what you like, get what you enjoy, and if there's a game on a different console, don't be like, well, F that system because everything. Just, if you have the ability, get the console and play the game because it's worth it.
Yeah. I talk shit every now and again, but I bought all 3 of the major consoles day one, and I just dumped a stupid amount of money into buying a nice gaming PC. So I play on whatever there is to play on. You know, I'm after the best game, not the best console. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a world
Every
that
console has its advantages.
True. That's a world I never ventured into. Well, not completely. As a kid, I played like Command & Conquer on PC and Sims and stuff, but I've never been a PC gamer. I know both of you guys are big into PCs and building and modding and doing all that stuff. For me, it's just like, I just want a box that's going to work for the next 5 years and knowing it'll work.
Well, that's kind of why I built mine is because the one I had, I've had for I had it at the time.
You had
for
top end
7
and it
years.
lasted. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that. If you spend the money and put it into it, it's going to last longer if you put
Yeah.
the top end stuff. But for me, I just want to spend, if I have $400 or $500, that's probably all I have.
Right.
Just buy the console. I know it's going to work for the next 7 years.
Yeah, you're not getting a high-end gaming PC for $400 or $500.
No, there's no way. There's no
and
way.
So that's
Not
why
even a
I
gaming
went to console
laptop.
so hard for so long. Is that exact reason? Because
Ah,
I kept having to
100.
upgrade my PC, and every time I would get it upgraded enough to be able to play the games I wanted to play, there'd be a patch or an update or a new version or a sequel, and gone. Then I couldn't play them anymore.
Hold on.
Oh, I see.
Where am I going?
You got
I can't figure it out which way to go.
Kids,
Well, that's all I'm saying.
I couldn't figure out which way to go, and you were getting freaked out because I kept getting closer to you. Anyways, Mario Tennis, though. We had a lot of fun with that. It was 40. 41 was the 3-second 10 again. As you can see, a trend. We did a lot of rotation of play a game, do a talk show, play a game, do a talk show. We were
trying to keep it spicy.
We were trying so many new things. We were throwing those. What are we throwing?
Throwing
Shit at the wall and
hoping it sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing stuck.
42 is 94.
There's one thing that stuck, and it's still going.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a dosage originally.
No.
It was never the intent. Never the intent. But I'm thankful. But never the intent. 7/27, so July 27, 2018, we did a double feature that day. We did the Bracket Challenge, the top grossing films, and then you did your first ever Cooking with Rabbit.
Oh, I did.
That was a discussion you and I had about a sideshow. I know you have like a culinary background and a passion for cooking, at least I thought you
Not
did.
necessarily a background, but I just enjoy cooking.
Spaghetti,
And I'm
not
fat
shit.
and eat food.
So I was like, you know what? Let's mock these cooking shows, and it was at the time before it really took off with Twitch doing actual cooking shows on there. So we were on the cusp of trying to be trendsetters. It didn't work
No.
for whatever reason. I think a lot of it was the time of day we were trying to do things. So you had like one at noon, you had one at 4 or 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And it's just like it was just bad timing. And that's a big thing. You have to hit Twitch at the right time of day with the right type of content.
Streaming sucks.
Streaming's a challenge, man. It's a real
It
challenge.
sucks booty butts.
So the fact that any of you are here right now watching us, so much appreciation. If you've watched any of our episodes, again, so much appreciation. This has been a long road for the three of us, continuing to grind out. And you're still continuing. You're just not part of this brand. You're with the Autosave Podcast. 6. Which you can check out. So you're still continuing your efforts, just in a different way. You're not gaming as much. You're doing a podcast.
I am going to start streaming again, actually, soon.
Okay, so there you have
But
it.
just because, not for like, I need views. Just
for
because
kicks.
because it's fun.
Well, it's not
myself.
self-promotion.
He promoted me.
Yeah. Never seen a single episode. Of what, Kevin?
Of our podcast, of our show. When you were talking about if you watched an episode.
Oh, no, he's just been on them. Go ahead, Rob.
You said this was where we did a double feature where he did Cooking with Rabbit after we did the Dosage episode. Didn't we do Rock Band after a Dosage?
We did. I don't recall the exact date of that one. I don't think I have that documented.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird for me because I document literally everything.
Yeah. Are
He's
you
not
on
wrong.
a calendar right now? Is that where you're looking all this stuff up?
I have a spreadsheet. You want to talk about a person that's obsessive compulsive about things? Me. Organization,
That's what I meant,
scripts.
like you're on the spreadsheet that you built into the calendar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind then, because I was going to go pull that up and see if it was on there.
No, I don't believe so. Eric and I could not be more different in that aspect, which is why we brought a unique chemistry to the show. I approach things very detail-oriented, and these are not insults, by the way. I don't want to come across.
It's just funny
Very,
how different it
very
is.
script-based, this is how a show, in my mind, would flow or should flow. You're just like, I'm going to show up, I have some snacks, and just do some shit.
Talk about stuff.
And if it works, fucking works.
You know what's funny, though? When I started doing our podcast, I met in the middle of that.
I know. When I watched your guys' stuff, I'm like, you motherfucker, you are organized now.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I'm like, oh, you can be organized now.
Did too.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Okay, I see. You can go be organized over there. You don't want to be organized with us.
But,
I was like, what did I do?
yeah, I don't know.
Is it effective?
I'm not OCD.
You're not on this level yet.
I'm not at that level. I'm not going to be at that level.
But does
Because
it help?
I've actually went down from when I started.
But does it help?
Yeah. But when I first started, I was like outline like, oh, what I'm going to say for the intro. What are all our topics? Now I'm just like intro, not even what it is. But
I
like
bullet point things.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Our
get
bullet
that.
points have whittled down though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you should have natural discussion like tonight. Tonight's not scripted.
No.
The only flow I have is just
We didn't
going
have
through.
bullet points for this one.
Yeah, no bullet points. I'm literally just going down the calendar.
Ain't no need to finish.
Because the thing behind us is just shuffling. As much as I'd be like, oh, this for 30 seconds. Oh, that for 30 seconds. That's just two.
And they're in just a random order, so we would be saying 7 of them over and over.
Yeah, so.
Didn't they do a second? Like they did a trilogy for the late shift style games.
Yeah. At least the second one is up on Game Pass now, if not
There's
the third
actually a
one, too.
trilogy somewhere that you can get all 3 of them.
Well, I know what I'm doing soon.
It's good.
I like to try and told him we want to do it. Yeah. Episode 44, Game Show Night returns.
What game did you link earlier?
It's called Heave Ho. We'll talk about it later.
Heave ho. He's a hoe. Game Show Night returned, which was you're so. Ooh.
What was that? What are you doing? Why are you a robot?
That was great.
Like,
Game show. Speaking of the Game Show Night returned. I thought that was a lot of fun again. Did you ended up winning or tying on that one?
I don't even know what games are on that one.
It was the modern Wheel of Fortune Jeopardy.
I don't remember.
You
I
finally.
just assumed I lost every single one.
No, I think you finally got.
Got Andrea on that.
Yeah. At least tied or something.
She's a competitor.
You don't say.
No. Yeah, I do say.
Yeah.
I do say.
Try winning any argument with her.
No.
You don't. Love you. Episode 45 was 95. The All Good Culture. 46 was 3 Second Tan. 47, we continued the bracket challenge where we had 64 things and we debated every, minute?
Was not on that one.
No.
That was one you had
thing.
Andrea and Sarah on, I think.
Yeah, it was the Adjusted for Inflation films. This was actually the day before we left for. Out of nowhere, you see
Kevin.
Andrew's just flying his head. Yeah. Whatever. It was the day before we left for MatsuriCon. So if you don't know about that, check out that online. We also have some of our footage up on Twitch here as well as our YouTube.
YouTubes.
48. So this was the very first weekly dosage that we featured NAW. For those that don't know, Nerd Acumen Wrestling every Tuesday, every Thursday. There's the shameless self-plug.
It's
Yeah.
Tuesdays now?
Yeah, switch nights.
okay.
Yeah.
That's probably best.
Well, with AEW and NXT coming to Wednesdays,
Yeah.
there's no way in hell I'm competing and then SmackDown going to Friday.
No, I just mean it's better to space them out, I think, too.
Yeah, I need a night
yeah.
off between. It was because I was doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday
Yeah.
every week. It was like, holy cow.
You should
There's
do
a lot.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh, no, because you don't want
Monday
to do
Night Raw.
Wednesdays. Yeah.
So Tuesday, Thursday works, and then we're not live because this is our final weekly dosage. So there goes that. Totally love the interactive wrestling.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Titanic
Batman.
was
We love having
ridiculous,
you.
Andrea, I agree.
Might fight everyone because it's Titanic. Yeah, so the Injustice for Inflation films, Titanic didn't lose once, it lost twice in the debates. So sorry about that.
Sorry.
But episode 48 was the Lethal Dosage pay-per-view. It was the 15th episode of NAW. We just completed this week.
It sunk.
It sunk. We just completed this week episode 127. 127. We're almost more than Thunder, WCW Thunder.
You've officially done more NAWs in
A year.
than weekly dosages
In 2 years.
in a shorter amount of time.
Yes. The grind is real, my friend.
I commend you
The grind is real.
because I do
I kept
nothing
telling
for
him
the
to calm
podcast. I do nothing. I literally come up with our ideas like day before. I'm like Googling good topics to talk about
We have a roster of 93 people.
on 2 shows.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, at some point, you're going to have to be like, all right, no more people submit.
Well, some people come and go. So
That's true.
it's mega popular, mega. Andrew was good for movies. Who hates who? Whatever. Episode 49, 1996. And episode 50, our 50th episode of the Cards Against Humanity. Again, trying something new. We wanted to play board games. It was our first stab at that. We talked about that many times.
Canceled.
Or get canceled.
We legit just threw shit at the wall.
Yeah. We talked many times with Locke and his buddy Pat about doing board game content for the channel. It never came to fruition, unfortunately. It could have been really cool, but I don't think it was feasible at the time. But
It's about to, aggravatingly, it's about to get slightly more feasible. Do you remember I mentioned that play table thing to you?
yeah.
So basically, it's been vaporware. I backed this thing like 2 years ago, and stop headbutting the camera, you jerk.
This
Now
pussy's
I
out of
lost my train
control.
of thought. I backed it like 2 years ago, and it just never came out. And so I got an email this morning where they're like, "That's right, we finally announced our launch date coming in November."
Oh, shit.
Did you actually pay for, like, you backed it and it's paid for kind of thing?
Yeah,
look at
completely done.
Oh, God. The cat just jumped into chat.
Travis also said your pussy's out of control.
I did.
What did I do? What
What?
did Travis say?
Your pussy's out of control.
Oh.
Anyway, 51, Nerds of Wrestling. We recapped Hell in a Cell. 52 was 97. 53 was our 1 year special. So
What did we
October
do
5th.
for that?
You don't remember the 1 year special?
No.
So October 5th, 2018, the 1 year celebration was Super Mario Party.
Oh, that's...
Oh, yeah. I have tennis elbow now, thank you.
The stuff that they make you do in that game. The gesturing. Just the control.
No, I do. Like, I went to the doctor because my arm hurt for so long.
Oh,
and she
my-
was like, yeah, you have tennis elbow. And I'm like, I have tennis elbow?
From
I
Mario
don't play
Tennis?
Tennis.
You got it from Mario Party?
I did.
That's absurd.
Because of that stupid music game that we played twice at the end.
Me and Amanda are still sore from going to trampoline park back in March. No joke. Too old for a trampoline park.
I was going to say, let this be a lesson to you kids. This is what happens when you get old.
Yeah. You think, I'll be old, I'll be young forever. No, try going to a trampoline park at 30. You'll wake up with like you'll be like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Kyra wants to see medical records.
Triple X-rays.
Oh, nobody. No. No.
Like, there's a ton of different versions of Zelda, and I'm like, oh, that sounds great, but in the end, it's just Monopoly.
Don't let Andrea get started on variants of Monopoly that I don't play.
Amanda says she broke a rib.
Broke a rib on the trampoline?
Yeah.
How aggressive y'all jumping?
Oh, you know.
Hey, okay. It's a kids show. Making kids show.
Zing.
Making bacon with making.
Making bacon pancakes.
They weren't jumping. Okay. 54, Resident
You
Evil
don't know how we
7.
do.
The Resident Evil 7 VR, which actually prompted you to do a complete playthrough of the game. Did you end up doing the complete playthrough? I know you did for God of War.
I did like 90% of it.
90%, okay. See the eye roll from Lana. See, there she goes. On cue. That was a cool one. I do love Resident Evil 7. They're doing another Resident Evil game. They just announced a new one.
8? Are they calling it 8?
No, they're not calling it. It's another one of those spin-offs, like a multiplayer thing.
Oh.
So.
What was the one that was multiplayer? It was
something.
Raccoon City.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Do you remember, Rob?
What? Which one? What?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. He's not listening.
The multiplayer Resident Evil.
Raccoon City. Yeah.
Operation
Raccoon
City.
City.
So they're gonna do another one of those.
I was listening.
Okay.
Eat my balls.
Hey,
No thanks.
what the?
Are they deep fried?
Gross.
You know that Rocky Mountain oysters are bull testicles?
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I know people eat them. Anyway, Operation Ragu City.
I'd play that.
It was a spaghetti western.
Oh, I see. I like it. I would play that though.
That would be like the. It would play just like what's that that game you got in the Czech cereals, like Chex Quest.
Oh, Chex Quest.
It's so fun.
I just watched somebody talking about that on YouTube recently.
Really?
It's funny, yeah. I was thinking it was the Angry Video Game Nerd. He was talking about Chex Quest.
Chex Quest. I used to play that shit on my aunt's computer.
Jinx Eric says Andrew Lana.
because she said Rocky Mountain oysters.
Alien Colonial Marines.
You play as Chef Boyardee and you have to survive hordes of flying spaghetti monsters.
Oh, I would play that.
I want some Chef Boyardee.
Alien Colonial Marines is such a broken game. It's not good. It's not a good game.
That one made me so sad. I was so hyped for that game, and then it came out and it was broken.
Yeah, so many games. That's to be a podcast in itself. Broken games.
Yeah. We talked about controversial games. That was a fun episode.
Yeah, did you talk about the No Russian?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And the last two, one of the games in the top two for controversial games, one was called Ethnic Cleansing. That was the name of the game.
Well, there's the Rayplay.
Rayplay. Yep.
Yeah.
That was number one.
That was number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
The fact that
was a fun
existed.
episode to do.
Praise the Lord.
What's FSM?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah! What's FSM?
I don't know.
Fart shit man.
Fart shit man.
Fart shit man.
Remember Pepsi Man?
I do. It's like fart shit man.
It's like fart shit man.
I remember this. This was a good one too.
Oh yeah, with the Santa one. That
Yeah.
was I liked that.
Actually,
one
that
a
was
lot.
the one we did the
The Christmas one.
yeah.
I liked that one a lot. I thought it was very fitting.
Play
Oh, I
every
know
broken
why I
game
thought
seal
this
on
was the
YouTube.
one you did the 20 questions on, because one of the 20 questions ones was this game was the answer.
Because it was a year ago for that one. That's
Yeah,
why I did
yeah,
that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I thought that was the one we did it on,
Wow.
was because I associated the game with that game.
Did you guys really hate 20 questions that much? God
I
damn
was
it.
well on my feet when I'm under a spotlight.
I thought it was such a good idea.
It was, but you're picking like difficult things that I don't
That's
know.
the point.
Well, I've never heard of the game, so I was supposed to know the game that you chose.
Yes to 20 questions
What
like it
was
was
the-
good. Did you hate it? Yes, you hated it? Or no? I'm confused by your answer.
What was the one that was like the dude who turned into, it was like a character that turned into a tank and then back out or something?
Blaster Master.
Yeah, didn't even know it was a game.
I got that one right.
You did. That's why I had a hard time.
Oh, yes to hating it. Whatever, Kevin. Whatever.
I only even got that one right because I had been thinking about that game not too long before he picked it, is the worst part.
Which game is Andrew talking about? It was created by a dad to protest religion in schools.
I don't
Rayplay?
know. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think it was. Ethnic Cleansing was created by like the Nationalist Party.
Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Oh,
You know, Kevin hating on the 20 questions idea. The one idea that Kevin pitched to us, I'm going to call him on and put him on blast, since this is a candid sit-down
Master
with the three
Blaster.
amigos. RNA was a show that Kevin wanted to do. Retro and Arcade. I'm like, Kevin,
Yeah.
that sounds kind of like Classics Lounge. You're playing old school games and arcade games. Great idea! I support this.
It did sound suspiciously like that.
I mean, it did okay when you played it. When you did it.
I did fine. But I'm like, Classics Lounge with viewers?
Oh,
Nah. He's patting his own.
hashtag burn.
How many bots you got in that show?
Got him.
You mean bottom? Because that's your viewers.
Bottom of the barrel.
That means something different, Travis.
Where are we at?
Bottom?
We're
Butter's
getting-
bottom
we're
bitch?
We're getting off track. Butter's bottom bitch.
We argue now, Chad. That's what we do best.
That's true.
The 55, the horror bracket challenge. Travis is Andrew's bottom sometimes. The Horror Bracket Challenge. Shout out to Henry for making that episode happen. That was his suggestion. We ended up talking about horror franchise. That was great. Were you part? You were not part of that. Yeah.
I was.
My favorite thing in film, which you guys know, is horror movies.
Yeah.
So like I really
Have you seen Hereditary?
I have not.
Okay.
Is that a horror movie?
Yeah. Yes.
Thriller?
It's like a. Yeah. It's with oh god, what's her name? Toni Collette.
Okay.
Apparently, it's one of the best horror movies of all time.
Really?
Yeah. I was just.
Is it on Netflix?
Watching, I don't know if it's on Netflix. It came out last year or the year before.
Okay,
So it
so
might
it
not
might
be.
be.
Might be or might not be.
Horror
I
movies.
don't know why, but I never heard of it when it came out. But now all of a sudden, I keep hearing about it all over the place.
I think it might be coming out on like DVD and something, but
Home video.
Maybe.
home video.
Download all the
VHS.
Friday the 13th movies recently. Fantastic films.
Oh god, I need to watch all of those.
Even as they go on, they're incredibly cheesy, but that still makes them great.
Do you know who Danielle Panabaker is?
No.
Rob, you do, right?
Oh, I do.
She was in one of the.
Caitlin
Was she in?
Stowe.
Yeah, was she in one of the Friday the 13th movies?
I don't know.
Please, Kevin.
I'm
You
a
were.
big fan of her, though.
She is
Kevin says he
Chris
was
the Cream.
forced to watch Zombie Strippers. I highly doubt you were forced.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
in
you're
this
not going
case, I'll
anywhere.
back him up. He was legitimately forced to.
That movie is.
I'm locked in.
Didn't it have Tito Ortiz as a bodyguard? Anybody? And it had the dude that played Freddy Krueger in it. Whatever his name
Wait,
is.
are you talking about the Mangler now?
No, Zombie Strippers.
Robert Englund is who you're
Robert
talking
Englund.
about.
Thank you. Jesus.
Yeah, she was in the 2009 version of Friday the 13th, Danielle Panabaker. So I
Really?
did see that one. I actually really liked it.
That was a good movie, yeah. Former best friend, loved everything horror. I was made to sit through so many shitty movies. Yeah, the horror genre has a lot of
Free
bad.
Tag der 13.
Oh, I
Fear
like that.
Tag.
That's the problem with it, is that she didn't care if it was good or not. She cared if it was horror or not. And if it
Ah,
was horror, she watched it.
Oh, that's why I remember, because it had Jared Padalecki.
Oh,
What's his name from Supernatural? I can't remember.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was the main character in that. It was him and Danielle Panabaker.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a good movie. It was really good.
That was a really good movie, actually.
56 was more Nerds of Wrestling. 57, you and I did an NAW
Cadillac.
tournament.
We did.
We did. 58 was 1998, which we were winding down our series on Good the Culture. Good the Culture. That's a new one.
careful.
59, and I still think to this day this was a fantastic way to end all the good culture. All the kids on the show today.
Why is his
You missed
shirt?
Atticus earlier.
Why is his shirt doing it? His shirt's blue.
His shirt's blue.
Yeah, it's weird. It was doing the see-through thing.
It's probably got a green hue.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Mighty Number 9.
Martin, number 9. The way we ended 99, though, with the Y2K countdown, and you and I were just casually talking about something, and then it just cuts,
Yeah,
and the stream ends.
yeah.
People were very confused by that.
I know.
And,
Because we lost everything. We lost power.
yeah, it was very
I
effective.
liked that. I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I thought that was a neat idea. People were very confused and like messages. Everything okay? You guys off air? Yeah, that was the idea.
In one ear, out the
Ask,
other.
what game was your favorite childhood game, but you wouldn't play it on stream, or could if you could? I'm confused by the ending part there.
Say it again.
What game was your favorite childhood game, but you would not play it on stream, or could if you could?
Man, what if you could? Obviously my favorite.
That could be it? Yeah, that would make sense.
My favorite game of all time is Link to the Past.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Or Thug.
I say you did skate. You didn't do Tony
I did do
Hawk.
skate.
And I did actually
Skate 3?
play Link to the Past on stream. I beat the Light World.
Skate 3 right here.
Another one would be Super Mario World. Yeah, actually this display here. Mario 64. I don't think I would play Mario 64.
Oh,
on
she said,
stream.
like, basically it's no longer available, so hence the could if you would. Could if you
Oh. Yeah, I don't know many games that aren't available that I would... You know, I take that back. I don't have a copy of GoldenEye. I would stream that
I
if
do.
I... You do, I don't.
Gauntlet Legends for N64.
That was a good game, too.
I also have that.
I don't, so...
Maybe
you want
couldn't play it on stream, but what if you could? Yeah, I'd say I'd say GoldenEye. I'd have a lot of fun with that still. Maybe I would. I don't know.
White
No,
boy
let me tell you
needs
how
food
much,
badly.
especially not if Eric is there, that is not a true statement.
What?
But playing GoldenEye with you? Are you a poor sport?
I don't know what he's
No,
talking
he's just too fucking good at GoldenEye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you play Odd Job?
No.
Okay, I was going to say, you're one of those.
I play
I'm gonna tell
Jaws
you two
just 'cause
very
it's
quick
comically
stories
large.
here, that are comically back-to-back parallels here. We played Mario Party on the N64 once as a group, and Eric got super butthurt and turned the system off because he was in the lead, and in the last turn, I swooped in and stole all the stars. On the other side of that,
what happened?
I played GoldenEye
No,
occasion,
don't.
and
You
I
stop.
turned
You
the
stop
system
right there.
off because Eric kept fucking murdering me.
You
and
stop
I got
right there.
mad.
Mario. We were on a stage that had like a diagonal part of the stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go from this bottom to the top. That's where the line goes. And on the bottom part, there was one of the spaces was like one of those like map events. Something happened on the map.
Yeah.
I was like 3 spaces away from getting a star. Somebody landed on that, and a bullet bill came barreling down and chased me away from it.
What game have you all played together but made you get annoyed with each other while playing? I mean, Mario Party,
Mario Party.
game show night stuff.
Games, yeah, all of them.
Yeah, those type of games. You end up hating each other. You hated me during Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl.
I've heard that from people that you don't like playing wrestling games with other people.
I'm very bad at reversing things.
You know what sucks the most about the wrestling one is that it wasn't even my fault. The computer just kept screwing him. It kept putting me in singles matches, and I won like 2 titles before he even had another match at all.
Yeah, we were doing like it was career mode or universe mode or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was where it puts you in. You made your characters and it simulated the matches. Like
Right,
we didn't get to pick the matches. Yeah.
Right. Playing through a story.
It put me and him together in tag matches, and then it put him in like 3 title matches for different titles, and I'm sitting here like,
When do I get to play?
yeah, I'm the Jeff Hardy.
So I'll be honest about something I wouldn't want to play with you.
What's that?
Against you would be a Call of Duty game or like
Oh, yeah.
Apex. Any shooter really. I'm first to admit I'm terrible at shooters. The only one that I might have a slight edge would be Halo, but because
Probably.
you don't like Halo.
I don't like Halo. Actually,
But even then, you'd probably still find a way to be good because of
you know
strategies.
what's funny? When I got my Xbox One, I had for the month of Game Pass, and I downloaded Halo 5
Okay.
just because it was on there. And
That one's really good as a shooter. You'd like that
I
one.
played the online for that. Played 2 matches, came on top each time.
Yeah. It plays more like
It does play a little faster paced.
Yeah.
But funny story, I started
Mario
playing.
Kart. It's just real quick on that. Mario
Oh,
Kart.
yeah.
Nobody wants to play me Mario Kart.
I just think Mario Kart's fun for me.
I'm good at Mario Kart.
I'm okay at it. I haven't played it in a while.
I used to think I was good at it.
But I started playing Apex on PC with my
Mm-hmm.
Xbox One controller because I'm not very good with the keyboard and mouse at,
Well, it's a better
at Apex.
controller.
Yeah. So I was like, oh man, I'm doing really good against the PC players with this controller because that's just how I'm used to playing shooters, and I got used to that on the PC and the Xbox when I played with Desi, and so going back to the PS4 controller, I'm like, oh man, I just need to get used to this again. But on Amazon, there's an adapter. Now I can play my Xbox One controller on my PS4.
Oh, I did see that. It's a thing that's out now. Yeah.
But I only play it for like shooters and Apex.
Yeah, I mean the responsiveness, like the Xbox controller, is just it feels better.
It feels better for shooters.
Feels
because
better in my hand.
The stick placement is better
Yeah,
for shooters. I think it's just because that's what I grew up with as far as shooters go.
yeah, makes
Stick
sense.
placement, yeah.
Let's see. 60 was the Game Awards show. So the actual Game Awards itself.
I remoted into that one.
We ended up giving Spider-Man Game of the Year. Sorry to anyone that thinks God of War was. You're wrong. Spider-Man was well deserving. And you did end up promoting that one. I thought that was a really cool episode.
It was a good one.
61 was another NAW. Was a Massacre on 34th Street pay-per-view show. 62 was Super Smash Bros. Or Smash Bros. Ultimate. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity. Shout out to Alex the Kid. I really wanted him on for that episode because he has a lot of insight on that franchise.
A
Maybe-
weirdly large amount, yes.
So maybe a future one. We'll get them on for that, for when they do more DLC or something. 63 was Jim's Ghost Anxiety. We were starting to get back into the naming of episodes weird. So Earthworm Jim, Ghouls and Ghosts. And
when was that?
63.
What date? What was the date on that?
12/14. This featured Mikey. You were not on this one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think when my last one was.
Besides an NAW, your last one was the very next one.
In December?
Yeah. Because you were on one NAW and that was it. I think you were on the Royal Rumble.
Was that far ago?
Yeah.
I thought it was like February.
You left in February.
Oh.
You know what game I enjoyed but others didn't? Ark Survival. Ark Survival was good but broken.
I can't play either that or
Nathan
Conan.
really likes Ark and Conan, and I don't care for either one of them, honestly.
Like Conan,
that's what it
Ark,
says.
Rust. I don't like Rust either.
Yeah, Rust is okay.
I want to like those games, I just don't.
The son he doesn't talk about.
So Earthworm Jim, Ghouls and Ghosts, Spider-Man, Carnage, it was Anxiety. So actually this one right behind us right now, hey, how perfect. Locke really liked this
I actually
artwork.
played a lot of those.
Yeah. The last one that all three of us were on together was episode 64. So it's been since 64 since the three of us were on a show together. The Christmas special where we did the jelly beans.
Oh god, no wonder that was the last one we did together.
That's why Eric fucking left. You want the true story of DNA. You're getting it.
I went ham on those fucking jelly
You
beans.
in a fucking box.
I did. Not on
whole
purpose. I didn't like choose to. Just happened.
He's like, I can't hang with these guys anymore. Y'all do stupid shit.
I'm done.
I quit.
That was actually the first time I ever put my foot down about something. I was like, we are not ever doing this shit again. Not the jelly beans. I'm fine with the donate bits for food, but fuck those jelly beans. Never again.
YouTube, the hot ones. You check out the hot ones. They just line up 10 wings.
Oh, no, I know what that is. Yeah.
So
I thought you were talking about the hot jelly beans.
No,
Like they're hot jelly
the
I know.
hot
I watch
sauces.
hot ones all the time.
Yeah, do you? So Locke doesn't know it yet, but
I'll do that.
will you come back for that?
yeah, I'll do
Okay. So that's a future episode. Anyways.
I'll do that.
Oh, you heard us. That's weird. Awkward.
Donate bits for them to eat habaneros.
Oh, it's worse than habaneros. We're talking like
No, we're not playing Bean Boozled.
we did Bean Boozled already.
I know, we're not doing it again.
Yeah, we're gonna do the hot sauce challenge.
No,
so
come on and eat the damn jelly beans. I'm fine with Travis feeding me chips and cookies.
We'll give you a Pocky chip.
So, 64 was December 20th, 2018. It was the Christmas special, our second Christmas special, and it was the last one as mentioned. The three of us are on together. What also ended that week was after Christmas.
My dry spell.
I thought it was a good idea because this is what you guys, the viewers, really wanted. Need to use the last dab. Yeah, see? The last dab. I'm excited for
I had that. It's
Can you call being on the hot sauce episode? Of course you can. Yeah. More the merrier. Because that's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, then I can just man the camera and the chat. And
You're not getting out of it, dude. If my butthole's going to hurt later, yours is too.
I had a little pinky, like Trevor had the last dab stuff, and I just took the lid off and like put my pinky in the lid and put it on my tongue, and it was props to everybody on that show.
I'm so excited to do this.
Trevor made chili for my sister's baby shower. It was awful. Can you make me chili with some of that hot? I want some of that hot chili. No joke, I really do.
So anyway, what ended in December?
So
Travis?
December 28th, from 65 until... Lord. 65 until 80 featured NAW for the weekly dosage.
Oh.
So, yeah, there was all the way up until WrestleMania Acumania we ran with NAW every Friday. It was not the original intent for this program on Friday. It was supposed to be a variety show. But at the time, we were giving viewers what I felt, wanted to see. And we had some really cool content for that show. But it really removed away from what we originally wanted to do with the weekly dosage. Which I think really damaged, I don't want to say relationship, but what our goal was with originally. If we're being 100% candid, which I wanted to do, you were feeling burned out. You wanted to do other things.
Yep.
We were just moving in different directions. And I mean, that's the story around basically.
And we're sticking to it.
And then, that's what happened. But here we are. Episode 80 was a pre-recorded one. We did Ori and the Blind Forest, We Happy Few, and Abzu. So we started doing the variety stuff again for 3 games.
I was on those.
You were on those, yeah.
Pre-recorded.
The pre-recorded. So
And
technically,
Skate.
you did have features between
I did.
then and now. We Happy Few was great because it was like 2 minutes long.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, shoot.
81 began a new trend. We launched Weekly Dosage, what we're dubbing at that time as 2.0. We wanted to take yet a different approach. We wanted to do community engagement and continue what we felt was working for NAW. Was interactivity with, I said shit, but shows our content.
Interactivity shit.
So we launched then 2.0 featuring Jackbox games with incentives to win strands, which for those that don't know, you earn strands by watching the program. It's a plug-in. So 81, 82, 83 were all Jackbox games. We then at 84 returned to NAW again. 85, 86, 87 were Jackbox again. 88 we returned to... actually, 88 was Nerds of Wrestling, a one-off return for Super Showdown. 89 was one that the first time that I was not technically live in front of this camera, I was remoted in.
Oh, I think I watched that one.
89 was our E3 2019 show. I was actually sitting next to my wife and family waiting for my son Theodore to be born, my second son.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was in the hospital, so we remoted in. I sat on my phone, literally next to my wife, who was having contractions.
She was so thrilled.
Yeah, so I was on part of that episode. I wanted to keep my streak going. I'm the only one of us 3 to never miss an episode of the Weekly Dosage, and I wasn't about to have it be missed for my child being born.
I think that would have been a valid excuse.
It would have been. That's what Rob said too. Poor priorities on my part. I was able to remote in, and we made it work. 90 featured.
At least you have that title now still.
Yeah.
Unmissable.
As Trevor pointed out in chat, though, the shout out there, my backup support, the Millers were there to help me out in your absence.
Yeah, they were. So the Millers were there. Trevor on camera. So one of the
Andrew
features.
said, "Cool."
I did. So not even a week later, episode 90, I'm back on NAW doing content again.
She loves you, dude.
The grind does not stop. Episode 91, 100 Mario Challenge 2, which ended up not being the 100 Mario Challenge, but rather 35-minute obsession of Locke trying to beat a level.
I beat that level.
Go back and watch that episode. That episode is, I think, our longest to date. It was almost 3 hours.
Because he couldn't beat that up.
At the end, we were okay. It was winding down to 11 p.m. Right? We were like, we've gone on for 2.5 hours at this point. This is a lot of content, more than we planned on doing. And he was going to play one more level. We ended after 11:30.
The one more level was Travis's fault. He saw in the list the world record impossible level, and he was like, "Do this one, Rob."
Did you guys end up watching the Super Mario race, the relay race on the SGDQ?
That was awesome.
That was pretty sweet.
I wish I was that good at games.
I wish I was that good at Mario.
But I did.
Yeah.
I beat that fucking level.
We're off you. This isn't about you anymore.
It's not about
It's
you.
all about me. Come on.
Episode 92 was Puzzle Trucker.
Also me.
Oh, Eric's phone is out. Yeah, so talk about bad habits from people. We'll highlight some things.
What this?
Your bad habit with your fucking phone there shows.
I can't have it in my pocket.
You're goddamn fidgeting.
I do fidget a lot.
So I make lists. Eric has a phone.
I piss a lot.
You piss. That's how you got started. You were pissing when we went on.
I was peeing.
It should have been me. All right, Dolph.
It should have been.
So Puzzle Trucker was fun. So it was Puzzle Fighter and Cluster Truck.
Cluster Truck.
More puzzle type games. That was the theme of that episode, and more of Locke getting frustrated with content. So that was a fun one. 93 we talked about a little bit already. Among the Sleep. Have you played or seen that game?
Among the Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I watched your stream for a few minutes.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's a great one. Bathroom Breaks from Eric.
I had a lot of fun with that episode, though.
Some people were requesting that we finish the game, so maybe we'll return to that. 94 was Ultimate Alliance 3. I had a lot of fun with that one. That was one we played with, what was it, me, you, and Kevin?
And,
who else? Alex
one
came.
and a fourth. Yeah.
Yeah, Alex showed up for that one. Shout out to Alex. 95, the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. So the Insane trilogy. That was, yeah, that was another. I was pissed during that one.
It's a funny meme.
Okay.
Did you read it though?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Sorry. I do want to go over like favorites and dislikes though before we do that.
Okay.
96 Cool Skater 5 is what I called it, which was Cool Borders 2 and Skate 3 because math.
That's fundamental.
Yeah. Cadence of Hyrule was 97. We played that, and then some really shitty
How is
rhythm
that
game.
game, by the way?
Cadence of Hyrule is a lot of fun.
Fucking frustrating.
It's tough,
That's
though.
how it is.
Because I wanted to play, what was the... It's Dance of the Necromancer or something?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? What are you doing?
Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Yeah, Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Yeah. It's a really unique game. It's difficult as shit, though. You have to have a lot of patience because you're going to be doing things over and over and over.
I mean, I play Dark Souls. So.
Yeah, I was going to say right up your alley. 98, as mentioned, we finally got to do it. I was so happy. Locke has probably never seen me that happy playing Metal Gear Solid and describing so much stuff in detail.
Game is so good.
I was going to say you would respect it because you'd be in the same position as me explaining it. 99 was Uno and Tetris 99, which was last week. And here we are, winding down to episode 100 of the Weekly Dosage. Again, our final Weekly Dosage. We are now calling it The Dosage, not pitching or providing you with weekly content. More so when we have a chance to provide quality content as opposed to quantity of content.
Kevin said more like metal rear solids.
Oh, whatever.
That means like that's metal poops.
So before we close,
My butt.
your butt, I was to say before we close tonight, I want to basically have open the floor to chat for questions and answers, but also pitch questions to you guys. What was your least favorite episode or moment from the Weekly Dosage?
Can I go first?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fucking jelly beans.
That's not mine.
No question.
I have a grouping
Absolutely
of least
none.
favorites. The 90s.
Really? You didn't like the 90s at all?
Yeah. Again, like you said, it was very scripted.
It was very, yeah.
It just kind
Also,
of it fell short.
Let me ask this.
Yeah. To who?
Was it that you didn't enjoy the product we put out, or you just didn't enjoy filming it because it was too structured?
The latter.
Too structured.
Okay. Yeah.
It felt like
really
more of like
the
a radio
content was
show,
good,
like
and
just
I
reading
felt
stuff.
Like you felt.
Yeah, I mean, it was
like
geared
the final
towards
product
podcast.
was good, but I could tell that you were not real keen on the structured portion of everything.
Yeah. I liked what we were talking about.
Kevin says when he was playing Okami and grilling you, I was trying to get you to talk about it. I didn't know shit about that game.
Yeah.
So,
I actually watched that. You were like asking him questions. He's like,
Man, I don't know. Watch the game.
when you were in the 3D thing, it's called VR, Andrew. Fuck that noise. My least favorite was
"You're the expert." Your least favorite one?
my least favorite and favorite
Are the
was
same?
episode 1.
Oh.
Mostly because of how much shit you guys gave me for producing this on my iPad. I didn't have an Elgato like you guys. I didn't have nice PC or Macs or shit like you guys. Air quitting, though, that was the best moment. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Jesus. But no, you guys gave me shit for weeks. You did that on your iPad? Bluetooth headset?
No, you did the Bluetooth thing.
Yeah, I did it on my iPad. I had transitions. I had clips.
Hey, I was legitimately impressed you pulled that off on your iPad. That's all I ever said.
I tried, man. I had a vision. I just didn't have the equipment. That's what she said. I beat you to it.
Favorites then. Was that your favorite one then?
I don't know if that was my favorite. I was tacking that on there, but least was how much shit you guys gave me for that.
Look how far we've come.
Well, that and the Resident Evil VR. Even though I didn't play it on stream, I did not like the VR. Like, it makes me sick.
Playing it or watching it?
Yeah.
Playing it.
Oh, okay.
Watching it is okay. Favorite moment is Travis and Nirvana Baby. Okay, that's probably another least favorite. Was the goddamn baby penis.
Baby penis. Continental breakfast.
Continental
That
breakfast.
was fucking hilarious. You need to just accept that.
No, Okay, favorite moment. Game show night. When I had talked to you guys at the beginning of the show about Possum
You see, Andreas?
beating Eric at Game Show Night. When I talked to you guys about Possum.
Opossum.
It ended up being a fucking question at the end of the
did.
show. How did the stars
was so
align?
perfect.
That was like a weird moment.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's a highlight moment for me.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What
I mean,
is my
if we're
favorite?
talking highlight moments, mine is unquestionably beating that fucking level at Mario a couple of weeks ago, because that was hard as shit.
Favorite episode? Mario drinking.
Yeah, 100 Mario Maker is
Oh, that
great.
is yeah.
Yeah. And
I think I'm with you, Eric.
Until
Opossum.
Dawn.
Until Dawn. I loved Metal Gear Solid. Like, I had
It
fun.
was not bad.
If I could play through that whole game and just tell Rob about everything, like, that'd be so much fun. Because he's actually, like, willing to listen. I don't think many of you guys would be willing to listen to me for 6 hours talk about that game.
Speaking of listening to someone for 6 hours, one of my favorite streams was when I did the 8-hour God of War 3.
I hung out with you
Yeah.
for that whole stream,
Yeah.
too.
You did.
Yeah, you took the next day
Who
off. So,
I think it was actually off. Just actually off the next day.
so that's your favorites. So, obviously, we DNA was more than the weekly dosage. We had side projects. We talked about cooking rabbit. You did on land party.
For like 2 episodes, yeah.
You did a lot of different games too in rotation. I think you played more of a variety of content
Yeah.
than others, whereas Rob stuck to like Uncharted.
The
Mass
Surge was
Effect.
good too.
The Surge, you did a series of that. Monster Hunter, you did Call of Duty. You did Mighty Number 9. More so, my resume of work is
Mad Max.
Mad Max. My resume of work is Classics Lounge, NAW, and The Sims. I did
yeah.
I did random other things.
Where you burned the mac and cheese that burned the house down.
To death 3 times.
Yeah. 3 times.
I had to restart the fucking game. Like, that reloads that save file. This can't be how the show goes on episode 3.
How do you burn the house down
Y'all
with
let
mac
me
and cheese?
die alone in the other room.
You deserved it.
You did. You're the handsome old man. My wife
That's
wanted
true.
you. I couldn't have that.
Can't have that.
I was
Can't have it.
unquestionably the silver fox of the trio in that case.
I'm new here, so my favorite was Finding. Thank you, Batman. We're glad to have you. Um,
No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, we did a lot of different things, and fortunately, unfortunately, the thing that stuck the most, and I'm incredibly thankful for because of you guys, was the wrestling content. But I'm 100%, honest here. That was never our vision.
Hot old Rob.
See, that was never our vision. The three of us got together. We've known each other for years now. I've known you for several years. We hung out, watched wrestling. We share same interest in music. We worked together at GameStop. Can we say that? Or I guess we're former employees, so
We did work there.
we did work there. DNA launched as a brand on Facebook as a blog in June of 2015. We then linked up and started doing stuff for YouTube, Facebook, restreamed to multi-stream stuff. Hell, we even did Mixer for a few things. I don't think anyone ever watched there. I don't know.
I did work there several times. Just different seasonals.
So, I mean, the journey has been incredibly unique so far. And really, the story that's ending here tonight is just the weekly dosage as it was. Not really DNA as a channel. The channel's not going anywhere. We'll be continuing to create content. NAW will continue on until nobody watches. Or it's just me and Rob and him and I facing each other for every match.
Yeah.
And then we're done. We just headline WrestleMania and that's how
You
the
just
show
have
ends.
45 iterations of Gravity Well.
There technically is at this point,
Yeah.
I think.
You had Lucha Gravity. What was his name? Gravitas.
Yeah, Gravitas. Senor
Senor
Gravitas.
Gravitas. Gravity Well. What are you now?
Gravites. He's done now though because he got
What are
he
you
got kicked
doing?
out of the band by White Chocolate.
Who the fuck is White
He
Chocolate?
got punched in the dick so hard he reverted to normal.
Yeah,
He's back to Gravity Well.
yeah. So he's coming back. Well, Rob is White Chocolate. He wears a thong with my face on his crotch.
Who was he when you were Senor Gravitas?
Roberto Quattro.
Roberto Quattro. Oh boy.
It's just dumb gimmicks.
But that's wrestling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What do you think about The Fiend?
I'll love it. I just hope they don't mess it up.
I hope not too.
That's my biggest fear. I loved Bray Wyatt too, and they dropped the ball on that. So.
But did you watch his intro at the pay-per-view he was on?
SummerSlam, yeah. That was fantastic.
I did too, actually.
Oh. I've been listening to his song on Spotify over and over.
It's so good.
Yeah, I love the remix. I guess really at this time we turn to chat. Do you guys have any questions? We'll answer 100% honestly, if we can legally.
6 inches.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess that's not bad.
That's how much space is between them right now.
Yep.
Oh, that's not true. There's less than that. It's the angle. We're
The
actually
angle of the dangle is institutionally
we're
proportional to the heat of the
actually
meat.
on each other's laps.
That's just the angle.
It's just the angle. So yeah, so quiet there in chat. We appreciate your feedback.
Thank you.
Thanks for the awkwardness. So really, well, shit. This has been a journey. From episode 1, introducing the SNES Classic, all through the different things that we attempted, the verses, all the good culture. I got nothing. I told Raw I want the Fiend. Oh, we're going into wrestling talk. Those aren't questions.
Was that one funny too? Was that one good?
See, show it again.
Oh, okay. Let me show you.
Did I see it? I don't know if I saw it. Oh yeah. So from all the good culture, 3 Second Tan to Nerds of Wrestling to piss breaks, early exits, and
Sorry, I gotta go film a autosave podcast.
oh, self plug. So we appreciate you guys staying connected with us through all 100 episodes. You can catch all of this on our YouTube right now. Feel free to do so. I honestly think it's a great journey to watch how we've grown as streamers, content creators, and just individuals, and broing out every week, either Thursday or Friday nights for the last 2 years. You got confused with that one. Raven says, wait, T-Shot
Just a
says,
choice of words, broing out.
bro down, throw down.
Kevin said earlier that he really enjoyed doing the Avengers spoiler cast episode. And I gotta be honest, I actually had a lot of fun with that one too. I thought that was a really cool thing for us to be able to sit down and not just be able to just kind of chat about the movie and how we felt and really get that out there, because that was an emotional roller coaster. But the fact that I feel like it turned out to be a pretty good audio podcast as well.
I'll tell you something on that. I recently purchased the questions submitted. They were not great questions. I recently, because they came out on Blu-ray, DVD, digital, blah, 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 Endgame. I still get emotional watching certain scenes in that film. Still, even knowing what happens. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It messes me up.
Basically, from 2 hours and 11 minutes forward, it's non-stop goosebumps.
Yeah. It's very difficult to watch, but such a good film. But anyways, this has been such a great... Was your question good? Say it now then, Trevor. Say your question now, or forever hold your peace as we're winding this down to the end.
Yeah, get in here. It's been 2 hours. What do you got?
Seriously. This is your moment.
Did Eric actually leave?
Yeah, he's gone. Why hasn't gravity been fired? You cannot fire those who create. It'll start with me like it did, and it'll end with me. I will burn with this fucking brand. But yeah, this has been 100 episodes officially now. Again, thank you all so much. Thank you, Locke, a.k.a. Rob. Thank you, Rabbit, Eric the Dead, Cosmic. Shout out, Autosave Podcast. Check it out.
Thank you, Gravity Well.
Yeah, stay connected with
Otherwise
us.
known as Travis.
We're on the Facebooks. We're on all the social medias. Just either search Dose of Nerd Acumen, Autosave Podcast.
I didn't leave.
Give a shit about what we're doing, because we give a shit about you.
And we shit. Because you have to.
Do we?
Yeah.
We gotta come up with something better than the exit.
Poops.
Everybody
Almost
poops, and
an
if you don't,
android.
you're an android.
Everybody poops. Love you, Dosage. Bye.
Bye.
And yes, Kevin, you get a shout out. Batman, you get a shout out. Lana, you get a shout out.
Kyra, you get a shout out.
Kyra,
You guys
shout
for
out.
joining us for 100 episodes of our nonsense and shenanigans.
Yeah.
Bye. Have fun storming the castle.
You know what's great? This is the fucking thing I hate.
Closing.
100 episodes. The three of us can't fucking close an episode.
I can't close one of these episodes.
100 episodes. Extra strands for watching tonight? Sure, why not?
5 extra strands.
Locke, give everyone who watched tonight 1,000 strands.
Maybe if I'm gone, you can close it easier.
It's no pressure. No? You're not doing that?
Oh, also, not closing better with Eric gone.
Oh, no.
You can do it.
Can we?
Thank you guys for watching and listening. This has been the 100th episode of the weekly dosage of DNA. And watch next week. You're gonna have some gnaw and some new. Catch us on Twitter at I was gonna say auto save pod. I went into autopilot.
He's plugging himself again.
I went into autopilot, dude. The closing of ours, I am in so autopilot mode.
Thing.
I don't even know your guys' Twitter.
Nerd_acumen.
Nerd_acumen.
Check them out on Twitter at nerd. I'm pointing at the microphone. Nerd_acumen.
I did love your mistakes in your first episode where you're still
I know.
plugging us.
I did. I was like, Rob mentioned that because I said, "What's up, nerds?" I was like, "Oh shit."
As soon as I heard that, I messaged him immediately. I was like, "Did you really?"
Yeah. I was like, "No." I mean, friends and guys.
All right, last quick question. If we could do one more episode, what would we do?
Are you asking us or them?
Chat and you guys.
What do you mean?
One more episode, anything. Podcast, game, anything. Just one more episode.
Oh, you mean of a dosage?
Of a dosage. If we did one more, what would it be? What would the perfect episode be?
That's tough.
Something where we're drinking.
Yeah.
That's yours?
Yeah.
Chat, what do you got?
Because I'll
Locke, what do you got?
You know what?
Mine's
It's gonna sound cheap, but I'm gonna agree with Eric. We could just pick a game and drink and have fun. Drinking Cards Against Humanity.
No scripts, just drinking, just talking. The hot sauce episode, that's a great one. Drunken Monopoly, you can drink that. Mario Drinker 2.
Well, if you love a podcast, check out the Doses of Nerd Audio podcast.
Yeah, there you go. So, alright, I have a perfect one. I was thinking about it while you guys were... Cards Against Humanity is bad. Yeah. So I was thinking about while you guys were coming up with yours, the drunken thing. My idea is perfect. Are you ready?
Hit me, baby.
So
one
it
more time.
goes like